શું કહેવાય બોમ્બેમાં પડી જાય, અહીંયા નથી મને લાગે છે અહીંયા જરૂર નથી પડતી ને.
So Rashnibai has to be comfortable.
Okay, am I going to start right now?
ના હજી થાય છે start.
Okay, let's go.
I'm almost there.
And you made us co-host maybe? Yes.
Okay, so where we are on. So
we're on. Okay, then I'm going to start that things. Okay.
No, but Kiranbhai needs to be host, right, to start.
Yeah.
Yes.
co-host બનાવી દીધા છે.
Rashnibai is going to start the YouTube. Okay. સરલાને co-host બનાવવાની જરૂર નથી. સરલા છે ને એનો.
Okay, so I am there.
Sarla is not going to be co-host.
Co-host, okay.
But yeah, કારણ કે iPad પડ્યું છે એક ઠેકાણે તો so don't count on it.
Okay, I'm starting right now. Okay, I'm starting now.
जीवत से ही आत्मा जीता सदा मरता नहीं, इसी शक्ति से चेतन रहे यह जड़ कभी। जीवत से ही आत्मा जीता सदा मरता नहीं, इसी शक्ति से चेतन रहे यह जड़ कभी होता नहीं। वेदों रहित सामान्य सत्ता लिखे जैसी शक्ति से हर वस्तु को सविशेष जाने, ज्ञान शक्ति सदैव से यह आत्मा सुख शक्ति से सुख रूप रहता सर्वदा, निज द्रव्य गुण पर्याय को निज वीर से रचता सदा, इसका प्रताप न हो खंड, अजब प्रभुता जीव की, सब गुण सभी में व्यापते यह आत्म शक्ति सदैव की, सब लोक और अलोक की सामान्य सत्ता देखता, हर द्रव्य गुण पर्याय को प्रत्यक्ष युग पद जानता, सब ज्ञेय झलके ज्ञान में ऐसी रहे नित्य सत्यता,
મારી આમ જોમાં ના તારી બજાર કરું ના એ તારી આમે જોવે છે ને
विकास हो पर से न इसमें कार्य हो, पर कार्य का कारण न हो, जाने सपर को वासपर की जानने में आए भी, नहीं त्यागता कुछ भी कभी, नहीं ग्रहण करता कुछ कभी,
कौन ना जरूर ना को जिंदगी में की फर्क ना तो
Can you please mute yourself?
निज रूप ही रहता सदा यह जीव अपनी शक्ति से परद्रव में होता नहीं यह मोह की उत्पत्ति से गुण और पर्यायों में एकत्व रहता हो लेकिन अनेकों गुण तथा पर्याय से बहुरूप हो इस काल जो वर्ते दशा अनिवार्य रहती है सदा जिस काल जो वर्ते दशा तब अन्न नहीं होती कदा जो भी अवस्था वर्तती उसका अवश्य विनाश हो इस काल जो वर्ते नहीं आगे वही उत्पन्न हो सामान्य और विशेष रूप एक रूप रहता सर्वदा पर का सदैव अभाव है
ऐसा सहनन होता है ऐसे ऐसे हाथ टच करे ना टूट जाए पड़े हो जाए असंप्राप्त सपाटी का सहनन होता है और सहनन माने शरीर शारीरिक
Please.
संरचना में जो पावर है अंदर में ये किस प्रकार की होगी जॉइंट्स किस प्रकार के होंगे नसें किस प्रकार की होगी हड्डियों वगैरह के साथ में बंधन उनका किस प्रकार का कैसा क्या क्या होगा ये सब सहनन के अंतर्गत आता है 6 प्रकार के सहनन है उनमें अंतिम छठे सहनन का नाम है
आत्मा का कर्म है निर्मल दशाओं को करे यह आत्मा का धर्म है साधे स्वयं से स्वयं को अतएव साधन है यही निर्मल दशा उत्पन्न कर देता स्वयं को स्वयं है ध्रुव आत्मा में से सदा निर्मल दशा उत्पन्न हो रत्नत्रयी निज धर्म का आधार भी यह स्वयं हो नहीं अन्य कोई जीव स्वयं का धर्म है यह कथन से 43 का परिवर्तित अनंत है
जय जिनेन्द्र
जय जिनेन्द्र दीपक जी जय जिनेन्द्र हाँ
जय जिनेन्द्र बताने
जय जिनेन्द्र
हाँ Jayaben, you can start this Stuti Jayaben please.
ओके जय जिनेन्द्र या नमो अरियंताणं नमो सिद्धाणं नमो आयरियाणं नमो उवज्जायाणं नमो लोए सवसाहुणम् संसार सागर तारवा જીનવાણી છે નૌકાબલી જ્ઞાની સુકાની મળ્યા વિનાએ નાવ પણ તારે નહીં આ કાળમાં શુદ્ધાત્મ જ્ઞાની સુકાની બહુ બહુ દોયલો
જયાબેન આપ મ્યુટ ઉપર છો. જયાબેન આપ મ્યુટ પરથી વયા ગયા છો. અનમ્યુટ કરો આપને.
મુજ પુણ્ય રાશિ મળ્યો ગુરુ
બધા પોતાને mute કરો, except
નાવિક મળ્યો. Should I go or because something else is
No,
playing?
keep going. Somebody
Okay.
else is on.
Okay, sorry.
Everybody on
Aho
themselves.
bhakta chidatmana simandar virakundana bayantar vibhavo tara tare nav mumukshuna સદા દ્રષ્ટિ તારી વિમળ નિજ ચૈતન્ય નિરખે અને જ્ઞપ્તિ માઈ દરવ ગુણ પર્યાય વિલસે નિજાલંબી ભાવે પરિણતિ સ્વરૂપે જઈ બળે નિમિત્તો વહેવારો ચિદ ગન વિશે કાંઈ ન મળે હૈયું સત સત જ્ઞાન જ્ઞાન દબકે ને વજ્રવાળી છૂટે જે વજ્રે સુમુમુક્ષુ સત્વ જળ કે પરદ્રવ્ય ના તો તૂટે રાગ દ્વેષ રુચેન જંપન વડે ભાવેન્દ્રિમાં ઉષમાં ટંકોત્કીર્ણ અકંપ જ્ઞાન મહિમા હૃદયે રહે સર્વદા નિત્ય સુધા ઝરણ ચંદ્ર તને નમો કરુણા અકારણ સમુદ્ર તને નમો હે જ્ઞાન પોષક સુમેઘ તને નમો આદાસના જીવન શિલ્પી તને નમો આદાસના જીવન શિલ્પી તને નમો ઊંડી ઊંડી ઊંડેથી સુખ નિધિ સતના વાયુ નિત્ય वाणी चिन्मूर्ति तारी उर अनुभवना सूक्ष्म भावे भरेली भावो उंडा विचारी अभिनव महिमा चित्तमा लावी खोएलूं रत्न पामू मन रथ मननो पूरजो शक्तिशाली खोएलूं रत्न पामू मन रथ मननो पूरजो शक्तिशाली। जय जिनेन्द्र।
Jai Jinesh, thank you very much. Fakir ji, can you please take Stavan, please? Fakir ji Jain, Professor Fakir ji Jain from University of Connecticut. Please, Fakir ji, up unmute karke, you can start singing.
Jai Jinesh, I just have 4 lines.
Please.
आदिश्वर जिन मारे भले छे महावीरा आदिश्वर जिन मारे भले छे महावीरा मरुदेवी नु प्यारे भोले छे महावीरा आदिश्वर जिन मारे भले हैं महावीरा मोह कर्म संहारे मोह कर्म संहारे हरे अब जन पीरा आदिश्वर जिन मारे भले छे महावीरा नेमी पारस वीरा भले छे महावीरा आदिश्वर जिन मारे भले छे महावीरा। जय जय।
That's very good, Fakir ji. Very nice to start with Bhagwan's Stavan and everything in the invocation. And now we are going to have Gurudev Sri's Manglik. So, Lataben, you can put it on, please.
भाई आवाज ठीक नहीं आ रही है।
It's okay. That's what it is. You know.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry.
It is done 50 years back.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we are going to have something nice present before we start everything. So let me go to the next one and share the screen. And
તો આનું જોવો છો તમે?
हे
એવું સારું છે?
कुंद और कान गुरु का पारमार्थिक
More technical than
समय सार
use wise now.
अवसर प्रस्तुत करता आज। हे कुंद कुंद और कान गुरु का पारमार्थिक परिवार समय सार संप्राप्ति सुअवसर प्रस्तुत करता आज, प्रस्तुत करता आज।
So we are going to have Rajni Bhai Gosalia to give the opening comments. Rajni Bhai.
जय जिनेन्द्र। मुमुक्षु का कर्तव्य। यदि हमें ऐसा प्रश्न किया जाए कि धर्मपिता पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के धर्म संतान ऐसे हम सबका कर्तव्य क्या होना चाहिए, तो इस प्रश्न का उत्तर हम दो विभाग में इस तरह दे सकते हैं। एक, मोक्ष के अर्थी या अभिलाषी होने से हमारा सबसे प्रथम कर्तव्य, मुख्य कर्तव्य तो यह है कि हम पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के उपदेश अनुसार कुंद कुंद आदि आचार्यों द्वारा विरचित परमागमों का नियमित रूप से स्वाध्याय, उनका मनन, चिंतन, घोलन करें, भेद ज्ञान का निरंतर प्रयोग करते रहें और अपनी बाहर में भटकती हुई वृत्तियों को अंतर्मुख करते हुए आत्मानुभूति प्राप्त करके इस दुर्लभ मनुष्य भाव को सार्थक करें। दूसरा, उस प्रधान कर्तव्य, मुख्य कर्तव्य को कायम रखते हुए भी हम सबको अपनी गृहस्थ भूमिका के अनुसार अनिवार्य रूप से बाह्य प्रवृत्तियों में संलग्न होने का राग तो अवश्य ही आएगा। तब हमें उस राग को जिनवाणी की प्रभावना एवं कुंद कुंद कहान तत्वज्ञान के प्रचार प्रसार के शुभ भाव तक सीमित रखना चाहिए। पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के माध्यम से मुझे जो तत्वज्ञान की प्राप्ति हुई है, उस तत्वज्ञान की प्राप्ति विश्व के सभी जीवों को भी प्राप्त हो, ऐसी भावना हमें भाना चाहिए। जैसे कि श्रीमान आचार्य अमरचंद्र देव ने समय सार के 32वें कलश में कहा है कि तेथी तेना शांत रसमा जगत ना जीवो हवे अत्यंत थाओ मग्न एकज साथ भव्य जनोत में। यह समस्त लोक ज्ञान समुद्र आत्मा में मग्न हो। कोई भी जीव कुंद कुंद कहान तत्वज्ञान से वंचित न रहो। जय जिनेन्द्र।
Rajni Bhai, you gave a very, very strong message that along with the Atma Sadhana, one has to also, when there is a Shubh Bhav, then दान is very, very important for सावक। सावक के 6 कर्तव्य में दान बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो आपने बहुत अच्छा मैसेज दिया है। तो अभी हम हमारे टीचर, हमारे शिक्षक जिन्होंने मुझे संस्कृत सिखाया लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस। मैं फिनिक्स में हूँ और अरुण जी है जयपुर में, और उन्होंने 1-on-1 मुझे संस्कृत सिखाया। He is the best teacher and I was the worst student. I always get nothing but the F only. But he said, continue, Kirit Bhai. सो मेरे गुरु जी अरुण कुमार जैन, अरुण जी आप हमको मैसेज दो गुरुदेव के बारे में। तो 1 second, I'm going to put you on spotlight. Give me 1 second, just a second. Add spotlight. Yes, go ahead, Pandit ji, go ahead.
ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के प्रति कितनी भक्ति होनी चाहिए कि हमें आत्मा की अनुभूति हो। ये गुरुदेव श्री के प्रति सच्ची भक्ति है, क्योंकि 45 वर्ष तक पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री ने एक ही पाठ सबको सिखाया कि तू ज्ञायक शुद्ध चैतन्य आत्मा है। और ये एक छोटा सा पाठ याद हो जाए, इसकी भावानुभूति हो जाए, तो जीव अनादिकाल का जो मिथ्या दृष्टि है वो सम्यक दृष्टि हो जाए। कभी भी गुरुदेव श्री की वाणी कहने का मेरा मन नहीं करता है, लेकिन कहना पड़ता है। गुरुदेव श्री की वाणी नहीं, गुरुदेव श्री ने तो हमको अमृत पिलाया है, बड़ी करुणा करके पिलाया है। और एक प्रसंग आपको बताऊं कि आज जो चेयर ओपन करने का प्रसंग है कि बाबू भाई मेहता टोडरमल स्मारक भवन जब बन रहा था, ओपनिंग थी, तो उस समय उन्होंने एक बात कही थी कि समाज का हमारा कितना भी पैसा खर्च हो जाए, कितना भी परिश्रम हमारे से हो जाए, लेकिन एक जीव भी इस निमित्त से सम्यक दृष्टि हो जाए तो हमारा सारा परिश्रम, हमारा सारा पैसा सार्थक है। और आज जो चेयर की स्थापना कर रहे हैं, ये जितने भी इसमें सहभागी है, किरीट भाई है, रजनी भाई, जितने भी, वो भविष्य में मुमुक्षु जीव के लिए आत्मानुभूति का एक साधन उपलब्ध कर रहे। वो एक चेयर मात्र नहीं है। पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री की अमृत वाणी, मूल तत्व की वाणी, जो अमृत रूप है, और ऐसा अमृत है कि अनादिकाल की तपन जिससे दूर हो जाएगी। और कुछ पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री से भी हम जान ले कि उनको एक समय सार मिल गया, तो उन्होंने घर घर समय सार पहुंचाया। उनको समय सार मिला तो जैसे हम किसी को दूध दे और वो हमको घी ला करके दे, ऐसे पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री ने इस समय सार को अपने भीतर जमाया। और उस समय सार का जो मक्खन है, अमृत है, वो हम सबको दिया। तो ऐसा ही हमें भी एक प्रयास करना चाहिए पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के अनुसार कि जो उन्होंने दिया उसको हम भी स्वयं ग्रहण कर ले आत्मानुभूति के द्वारा, और दूसरों को भी उसको हम पहुंचाए। और एक सामान्य बात, किरीट भाई की बात को क्रॉस करते हुए, कि किरीट भाई कहते हैं कि मैं अच्छा स्टूडेंट नहीं हूं, तो पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री जो कहते हैं कि सभी आत्माएं समान है, द्रव्य दृष्टि से देखो तो प्रत्येक आत्मा सिद्ध समान है, तो कौन सी आत्मा भ्रष्ट हो गई किरीट भाई? सभी आत्माएं शुद्ध है, द्रव्य दृष्टि से देखो। क्षयोपशम 320 नंबर की गाथा में क्षयोपशम के बारे में बताया कि उसके आश्रय से न तो सम्यक दर्शन होता है, न उसके लक्ष्य से भावों में शुद्धि प्रकट होती है। त्रिकाली ध्रुव ज्ञायक भगवान आत्मा के आश्रय से ही, शुद्ध चैतन्य ज्ञायक भगवान आत्मा की अनुभूति से ही हमें एक सुखद रास्ता, मोक्ष का मार्ग प्राप्त होता है। और इसमें आपकी ये जो चेयर है वो उसमें बहुत बड़ा काम करेगी। और रेगिस्तान में जैसे किसी प्यासे को पानी मिल जाए, तो वैसा ये काम है। मैं तो करोड़ 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 गुना आपकी अनुमोदना करता हूँ, आपके परिश्रम की सार्थकता करता हूँ, और आपकी पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री के प्रति जो भक्ति है, उस भक्ति की भी अनुमोदना करता हूँ। और ये कार्य भी कैसा हुआ है कि स्वामी जी को समय सार प्राप्त हुए 100 वर्ष हुए, और उसी शताब्दी वर्ष में इतना सुंदर कार्य कि अपने लिए भी और पर के कल्याण के लिए भी निमित्त बनने वाला पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री ने जो कार्य किया, पंचम काल में चौथे काल की स्थापना की थी। सोनगढ़ का क्षेत्र चतुर्थ कालीन वातावरण से भरा हुआ रहता था। उनकी पुण्य, वो जो स्वामी जी थे, उनका पुण्य और उनकी पवित्रता, उतना उनका एक बूंद मात्र भी हमारे जीवन में नहीं है, लेकिन उन्होंने दिया हुआ तत्व अजर अमर होने के लिए पर्याप्त है। और मैं सभी जितने भी इसमें परिश्रम कर रहे, धनाधिक दान दे रहे, उन सबकी अनुमोदना करता हूँ, और ये भावना भाता हूँ कि शीघ्र ही इन सभी जीवों को सिद्ध पद की प्राप्ति हो जाए। और मुझसे भी जो कोई संयोग होगा तो आप अवश्य बताइए, वो सहयोग भी करूंगा। और केवल ये शब्द की बात नहीं, तन मन धन से जो भी होगा, मेरे से जितना भी होगा उतना अवश्य करूंगा। और आप सबकी अनुमोदना के साथ मैं इसी भावना से अपने 2 शब्द पूर्ण करता हूँ कि आप सभी, जैसे पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री ने बताया कि सभी शुद्ध आत्मा है, भगवान है, और शीघ्र ही भगवान बने। और सिद्धालय में यदि मैं संसार में आपके पीछे रहा तो सिद्धों के नमस्कार में आपको भी नमस्कार प्राप्त हो। इसी भावना से मैं अपने 2 शब्द यही समाप्त करता हूँ। जो अवसर दिया, इतना मान सम्मान दिया, उस सबके लिए किरीट भाई आदि आयोजकों को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। कि सभी शुद्ध आत्मा है, भगवान है, और शीघ्र ही भगवान बने। और सिद्धालय में यदि मैं
हाँ, तो पंडित जी थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपने बहुत बहुत अच्छा एनकरेजिंग मैसेज दिया है। भगवान है, भगवान हो जा। तो ये बहुत आपका मैसेज जो गुरुदेव के बारे में आपने हमको दिया, हम आपके बहुत आभारी है। जय जिनेन्द्र। हाँ, तो अभी हमारे साथ में उषा बेन एंड हंस भाई मारू है। जो ये प्रोजेक्ट चालू हुआ उसमें निमित्त के रूप में उषा बेन जी का बहुत सा इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है। और मैं ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा, मगर उषा बेन अभी बताएगी कि किस तरह से उन्होंने ये सब चालू किया था। और उषा बेन प्लीज आप चालू करो, आपका मंतव्य बताओ।
जय जिनेन्द्र।
Make sure that beware.
No, you are still mute.
Okay, जय जिनेन्द्र। अभी आ रही है आवाज?
Yes, बराबर आ गए। Go ahead.
जय जिनेन्द्र।
जय जिनेन्द्र।
जैसे हंस एंड उषा मारू, हम लोग कनेक्टिकट में 30 साल रहे हैं, और आपने फकीर जी का सुना। उनके साथ हमने बहुत सालों से काम किया है, जैन दर्शन में, जैना में, और पाठशालाओं में वगैरह में। तो वहां पर अभी आपने फकीर जी को, फिर आपने एक गाना सुना हरकचंद भाई का, वो भी हंस भाई के छोटे भाई हैं। फिर आप आगे मेरी माता जी और मेरे ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन को भी देखेंगे। तो फकीर जी वहां पर यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कनेक्टिकट में हिंदी के क्लासेस भी हैं, इंडिया कल्चरल स्टडीज का प्रोग्राम है, और एक मैपल सेमिनार करके कहते हैं लोग, महावीर अहिंसा पीसफुल लिविंग एक्सपीरियंस। तो उनका फोन आया था कि हमको यहाँ पर नेमिनाथ भगवान की एक चेयर करनी है, तो आप हमको सपोर्ट करेंगे? हमने कहा अवश्य सपोर्ट करेंगे, ऐसे काम के लिए कैसे पीछे रह सकते हैं। तो उनको सपोर्ट करने के बाद मन में ऐसा लगा कि ये तो पूरी जान तैयार हो गई, लेकिन इसमें इसका वरी नहीं है, दूल्हा ही नहीं है, दूल्हे बगैर की जान लगने लगी मेरे को। तो फिर मेरे को अंदर से लगा कि गुरुदेव जी का नाम तो यहाँ होना ही चाहिए कहीं पर। तो फिर ऐसा अंदर में भाव आया। फिर फकीर जी से बात हुई और फिर किरीट भाई गोसालिया को मैंने फोन किया। तो पहली बार किरीट भाई ने सुना और कुछ बहुत बोले नहीं और फिर फोन रख दिया। फिर 1-2 दिन के बाद किरीट भाई का फिर से फोन आया कि आपने ये बात की ना, मेरे को तो नींद भी नहीं आई, ये तो करने जैसा ही प्रोजेक्ट है। और उस पर से किरीट भाई के साथ वगैरह तो ये आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता था। तो किरीट भाई का पूरा सपोर्ट मिला और उससे हम आगे बढ़े। एक बात इसमें और हुई थी, लंदन में आप लोगों को मालूम है तो एक लड़की का नाम है कॉरिन स्मिथ, जो हिंदुस्तानी भी नहीं है और जैन भी नहीं है, कॉरिन स्मिथ, उसका नाम ही है स्मिथ है ना, लंदन इंग्लिश का लास्ट नेम है, बहुत पॉपुलर, जैसे अपन जैन कहते हैं ना। तो उसका वहां से किरीट भाई का ईमेल आया था कि उसको गुरुदेव जी के ऊपर पीएचडी करना है। मेरे को अंदर से ऐसा लगा, देखो ये लड़की पूरे दुनिया में कुछ भी पढ़ सकती थी, उसमें से उसने जैन दर्शन पढ़ने का ये किया निश्चय निर्णय, उसके ऊपर से गुरुदेव जी के ऊपर पीएचडी करने का निर्णय किया। तो उसके लिए फंडिंग भेजने का था। तो तभी भी सब लोगों को लग रहा था कि एक लड़की के पीएचडी के लिए इतना फंडिंग देने का, एक आत्मा भी भगवान बने, तो ये पैसे तो गुरुदेव जी की भाषा में धूड़धाड़ी है, इनकी कुछ कीमत नहीं। तो हम लोगों ने उनको भी सपोर्ट किया था। तो इस तरह से ये बात आगे चली है और सभी लोगों का सच में जैसे आपने अनुमोदन किया, अरुण जी ने किया, और सभी लोगों का इतना खुले दिल से हमको सपोर्ट मिला। इवन जैना में अभी सुलेख जी को भी आप सुनेंगे, और जैना के जो प्रेसिडेंट है महेश वादल, उन्होंने भी अनुमोदन किया। तो सभी का इतना खुले दिल से हम लोगों को सपोर्ट मिला है। तो अभी समय सार सिर्फ सोनगढ़ का तो वैसे भी नहीं था, पूरे इंडिया में था। अभी पूरे पूरे विश्व में समय सार का जो तत्व ज्ञान है, फिलोसॉफी है, लोग जानेंगे तो कि फिलोसॉफर्स में सिर्फ सोक्रेटिस, प्लेटो और इमर्सन और ये लोग ही नहीं है, कुन और गुरुदेव श्री ने भी ऐसा फिलोसॉफी हमको दी है कि हमारा पूरा जीवन ही भगवान बन जाए, ऐसा जीवन की फिलोसॉफी पूरे दुनिया में, पूरे विश्व में मिलेगी। इसलिए हम लोग तो आपका बार बार सपोर्ट लेने आने वाले हैं, क्योंकि एक यूनिवर्सिटी से तो हम शुरू कर रहे हैं यूकान से, लेकिन इसको पूरे विश्व में फैलाने का हम लोग का बहुत ही अंदर से भाव है। और गुरुदेव जी के खुद के प्रताप से ही ये काम होगा, हम कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं। ये तो गुरुदेव जी का प्रताप ही ऐसा है कि उन्हीं के प्रताप से ये काम अवश्य पूरा होगा। धन्यवाद सभी को, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच।
I remember her teaching me how to
Thank
go
you very
takes
much.
worth the
You
child.
just gave a really,
And
really
from then
great,
on, I've always
great
eaten the two together.
presentation.
Being the eldest grandchild, I was blessed
I
to
think
spend
somebody
so much
to
time
mute, whosoever is watching the board, please mute people from there.
Mute your phone, please.
Okay. अहो उपकार जिनवरनो कुंदनो ध्वनि दिव्यनो जीन कुंद ध्वनि आप्या अहो श्री गुरु काननो। जय जिनेन्द्र। आज के प्रसंग पर जो हम गुरुदेव श्री के नाम पर यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कनेटिकट में जो हम चेयर ओपनिंग के बारे में यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं, तो ये जैसे उषा बहन जी ने बताया कि किस तरह से ये थॉट किस तरह से आया। जैसे हम कई महीनों से देख रहे हैं कि गुरुदेव समय शताब्दी के अवसर पर हर एक सेंटर में से कुछ न कुछ होता है। तो हम सोच रहे थे कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं। तो ये प्रोजेक्ट हमारे लैब में आकर पड़ा, हमारे यानी कि हम आप सबके हमारे लैब में आ गया कि ये यूनिक प्रोजेक्ट हो सकता है जो अभी तक हुआ नहीं है, जो गुरुदेव का तत्व ज्ञान हमने सीमित रखा था वो अनलिमिटेड हो सकता है। तो इस तरह से हमने ये प्रोजेक्ट का सोचा। तो जैसे हमने सोचा तो गुरुदेव के पुण्य के प्रताप से everything started falling into the place. So we started looking from three different prongs. One was find the university, and we looked at Jaina president and Jaina academic liaison committee. Chairperson for that is Dr. Sulek Jain. We approached him, and Sulekji said, "Wow, Kirit Bhai, this is a great idea." And I said, "No, I'm just inquiring." And you know, the very first sentence he said, "Done deal. You guys are, your chair is done." I said, "Wait, what is it?" He says, "That's it." So with his tremendous blessing, we just end up talking to University of Connecticut, University, Arizona State University, Florida State University, and out of which Fakir Jain, Professor Fakirji Jain, he is in a university for more than 30 years, and he just jumped in and says, "I am there, and I'm going to take this baby and just make it to the finish line." So that kind of thing helped us out. We sent the initial memorandum of understanding, and Fakirji is making that one memorandum to go through the proper channel. And within no time, hopefully within next week or two, or we are expecting that before Gurudev's Janma Jayanti coming in May, we should be having a chair established properly and everything. So that was the first part. Second part was.
Sir, Kiritbhai, Hans ne ek વાક્ય કેવું છે, okay?
Please go ahead.
Go ahead. Bool.
Jai Jinendra. Ushaji has done tremendous initiative, and I just wanted to recognize that from our whole family.
જયશ્રીભાઈ, અત્યારે મોનાના જૂન પર સારો પ્રોગ્રામ આવે છે, તો તમે જોડાઈ જાઓ. આવજો.
Okay. So Hans Bhai, as you know, Hans Bhai is a philanthropic, and he has done lots and lots of such type of things, and it's the health issue he has, but his heart and mind is all for this project and everything. So as I was talking, that our second question was, if we have the chair established, where are we going to have materials? Who is going to provide materials? Professor and student will come that give us the material. And so we started concurrently working on it. And again, with Gurudev's Punya Pratap, everything started falling in place, that we end up knowing Rajendra Bhai Gandhi and Nikhil Bhai Mehta, that they will be talking after me, that they took the initiative on their own hand, and they just said, we are going to have a robust website available. Nikhil Bhai Mehta already has collected more than 300 articles, and they are already in a process of getting the articles done, and then it will be checked by the board and select group of board, and then this article will go on it. There's going to be thousands of videos in English language will go on the site. Hundreds of thousands of PowerPoint slides will be there, audios will be there, and music and everything, lots of bhajans and everything. So many things will be on. So this website is going to be very, very robust. And I don't want to take the thrill away from Raju Bhai and Nikhil Bhai. They will give a more detail on that one. And third question was funding. And as we just were thinking about it, people said, go ahead, don't worry about it. Funding is not an issue. We are the followers of Gurudev Sri. We are going to give the Arpanta, our own homage to Gurudev Sri. Will not be only in the sense of speaking words only. It will not be the empty words, but those words will be having the weight And we are extremely fortunate today that we have more than 2/3 of the pledges, even without, before coming to the community, we already have established those funding. Funding was 750,000 US dollar, and as I said, we are successful in that endeavor so far, and I'm pretty sure those mumuksus that we have not reached yet, that they will be ready also to chip in. So here I'm going to stop, and my better half wants to say some singing on this part. So go ahead.
તમે ભાવે ભજી લો ભગવાન જીવન થોડું રહ્યું કંઈક આત્માનું કરજો કલ્યાણ જીવન થોડું રહ્યું એને દીધેલા ગોલ શું ભૂલી ગયા એને દીધેલા કોલ તમે ભૂલી ગયા જૂઠી માયાને મોહમાં ઘેલા થયા જૂઠી માયાને મોહમાં ઘેલા થયા ચેતો ચેતો શું ભૂલ્યા છો ભાન જીવન થોડું રહ્યું તમે ભાવે ભજી લો ભગવાન જીવન થોડું રહ્યું.
Thank you very much, Vibhuti, for giving us such a nice message. And with this one, I'm going to invite now Rajendra Bhai Gandhi and Nikhil Bhai Mehta, and they are the backbone for the educational side. So, Raju Bhai, are you on? Are you ready? Raju Bhai?
Jai Jitendra.
Yeah, okay. Is your video on?
Yes, it is on. It is on.
Let me just see, where are you here? Hold it. Give me 1 second, 1 second. Raju, yes, you are here. Okay, all right. Let me put your spotlight 1 second.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Yes.
Jai Jitendra to each one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon which part of the world you have joined in this program. But it's so heartening to see so many of you on this live presentation, and it speaks about your own dedication, your own commitment, and your own spiritual growth, which all we have, in a way, imbibed and got it from our Puja Gurudev Sri Kanji Swami, and we have taken it upon ourselves. How do we get soaked into this philosophy and thereby improve our own spiritual progress in life? And it is so heartening to know that all of you are getting together, and this chair is being established in the name of Puja Gurudev in University of Connecticut, and there's already so much of funds being committed for this project. And I'm sure in the name of Puja Gurudev, this chair would create so much of interest and awareness amongst the English-speaking people, not only in North America, but world over, hopefully. And therefore, the real spiritual aspect of what Puja Gurudev has been initiated and what Kunkunda Acharya has given, and all the other subsequent Acharyas given, I think it is in that spirit this chair would do a tremendous contribution to spread the message and of Jain spirituality, but also the salient features which Puja Gurudev has been saying throughout his life. Now, it was in this connection for few years, some of us in India have been looking at that for the sake of our future generation. now it's English is becoming a very common knowledge, spoken language world over. And most of our second generation and third generation family members are more adapting to English as a means of learning and communication. And therefore, it becomes important that how we can pass on to this future generation these valuable teachings and spirituality the way we have all understood in our own lifestyle. And it was with this in mind, we have been looking at possibility of creating a committed portal which would address the needs of the English speaking people, not only those from our own community, but outside our own community also world over. And with that in mind, we have been working on establishing such a portal and putting together whatever English literature is available on the spiritual aspects of Jainism, and particularly Acharya Kundakundas, as well as the subsequent Acharyas with Puja Gurudev in the present context. All whatever is available, we would like to put it on this portal, and it will be an interactive portal. We would like to, at this point, take advantage of the leading edge technology which is emerging. We all know that artificial intelligence can do a lot of things in terms of translation, although it has not been perfected so far, but we are hoping that in the coming times will be perfected, and it should be possible to translate a lot of the literature in English in due course of time. So the objective of the portal, if I would like to surmise, would be first and foremost is to bring greater and wider awareness about the richness of the Jain spirituality in English for the avid readers across the world. Number two, to provide an interactive platform for individuals to offer comments, raise questions, and to undertake specific tasks related to translations, because this will be a huge thing if we were to think of over 9,000 pravachans of Puja Gurudev, which are there and which are on almost, I think, 38 grunts at different points of time. And amongst this, we all know that on Samaisar, he has rendered pravachans for 19 times in public. So there's so much of material available which requires to be translated. Third point is to provide a single point reference reading material in English to all scholars, PhD aspirants. If this chair, and as and when this chair is going to become a reality, obviously the students or the scholars or the research aspirants would like to have some material available, as Kirit has mentioned. So this particular portal may provide a single point reference for such reading material. The fourth is to provide a systematic process of self-learning about the various elements of Jain spirituality at the elementary level, intermediate level, and advanced level. So this is not on the basis of the age group of people, but it's on the basis of the individual's own understanding and where they would like to start. So we can provide this kind of a systematic process of self-learning. Fifth would be to provide a glossary consisting of meaning and description of various Jain words, phrases, and principles. We all know that it was most of our original grunts were written in Prakrit and Ardha Bhakti and some of those ancient languages which were relevant at that period of time. And from moving from one language to the next language, it has taken centuries at times for this to be translated. So similarly, in today's world where the most popular and common spoken and written language is English, so we will have to ensure that in due course of time, we have the right vocabulary to explain the so many different technical and complicated words and phrases and principles. So it's not only a dictionary, but a glossary, which would sort of consisting all of this which we would like to put it on this website. And all of you know that Kiritba has done a tremendous job in creating sort of such a glossary also. And then the final is to provide a systematic process for translating into English as many pravachans of Puja Gurudev on these 38 different granths from amongst the over 9,000 pravachans which are available in audio form. And a lot of them has already been translated in the text from whether it is in original Gujarati or into Hindi subsequently and some of the other Indian languages. But the task ahead is to how do we go about doing it in the English language, and how to use the state-of-the-art technology, and how do we invite individuals, volunteers from across the world to take the initiative in providing this translation on subjects of their choice. We have identified almost 250 to 300 different subjects from our scriptures, and we have invited the Vidwans across India, some of them, to start preparing essays on around 500 words on each of these subjects, which we would then get it translated into English after it has been vetted and edited by a suitable board, experienced board of advisors who will make sure that those subjects have been sort of covered well in terms of articulation. Then they can get translated into English, and this could be available as sort of reading material in due course on this portal. So in short, this is going to be a complementary, we believe this will be a complementary thing to what all of you are engaged in terms of the three things what Kate Pai said, that which university, which has been already been identified, what would be the reference material, reading material, which will be how it will be made available. And I think I invite all of you to help us in building this portal. We invite you to share with us if you have any English material which is meant to go on this portal, so that it can become the reference resource material available for those who wants to know about it. And in a way, we are not only preserving our legacy, but we are creating the legacy to be passed on in the new language of the future for the next generation. And we'll use all the possible state-of-the-art technology available in the current digital world, which would be helpful in making sure that the portal is interactive, as well as portal can be open source as far as possible, so that we can use all the different technologies available in artificial intelligence and everything to make us translate as much of our material in the language, English language, as possible. With these words, I want to again comment and congratulate each one of you for your dedication and for your determination to start this chair. And we would like to wish you all a great success, and we want to extend our support from India in the best possible manner. Jai Jinendra.
Rajiv bhai, thank you very much for your nice words and amazing, amazing vision to bring the artificial intelligence into the field and everything. You are already working very, very hard to achieve this objective. You are working relentlessly, and thank you very much. Now I'm going to have Fakirji, the one who is at University of Connecticut more than 30 years, and he's engineering professor. And he was in a board member, chairman of the board, and all kind of positions that he went through it. So Fakirji, are you ready? Are you on? Fakirji, आपका video, yes, I can see a video, and I'm going to
Jai Jinendra.
that video. Yes.
Okay.
Right.
तो इस समय मैं सबसे पहले तो सुलेख भाई को बताऊंगा, उनकी कृपा से, और हंस भाई और उषा बहन की कृपा से ये पॉसिबल हो रहा है। आप तो बैकबोन हैं ही इस प्रोग्राम के। तो जब उषा बहन ने कहा कि एक चेयर हम देख रहे हैं, मतलब जब भगवान नेमिनाथ की चेयर यूकान में स्टैब्लिश हुई, तो उषा बहन ने कहा कि कान्जी स्वामी की गुरुदेव जी की एक चेयर होनी चाहिए जिसमें कि, क्योंकि भगवान नेमिनाथ की चेयर में जैन दर्शन और इकोलॉजी, अपरिग्रह, नॉन वायलेंस, वेजिटेरियनिज्म, वीगन फूड, उसके बारे में ज्यादा एम्फेसिस है। तो उषा बहन ने कहा कि उषा बहन ने उसी में इंट्रोड्यूस किया कि आत्मा और द्रव्य का इंटरैक्शन के बारे में जरूर होना चाहिए। तो हमने वो लैंग्वेज भगवान नेमिनाथ के पर्पज ऑफ फंड में वो लिख दी। और जब ये बात आई तो गुरुदेव श्री कांजी स्वामी के एंडाउमेंट के लिए तो हमने कहा कि अब तो एक फिलॉसफी पे एम्फेसिस दिया जा सकता है, जैसे आपने लिखाया कीरत भाई के समय सार, अमृतचंद्र, अमर ख्याति और गुरुदेव श्री कांजी स्वामी का जो जितना डिटेल्स में है। तो मैंने कहा ये हो सकता है। फिर मुझे एकदम ये आइडिया आया और मैंने सुलेख भाई से भी शेयर किया और उषा बहन से शेयर किया कि इस चेयर के बाद यूकान में जैन स्टडीज में माइनर शुरू हो जाएगा। तो उसमें क्या होगा कि जैसे कोई स्टूडेंट अंडर ग्रेजुएट वो बायोलॉजी में पढ़ रहा है, इंजीनियरिंग में पढ़ रहा है, सोशियोलॉजी में पढ़ रहा है, वो मैथ में पढ़ रहा है, तो वो लोग जैन स्टडीज में माइनर कर सकते हैं। तो माइनर के लिए 5 कोर्स अनिवार्य हैं, 5-6 कोर्स। तो मेरा तो मतलब ये विजन है कि इसके बाद जैन स्टडीज माइनर यूकान में शुरू हो जाए 1-2-3 साल में। तो थोड़ी सी मैं यूकान की बैकग्राउंड आपको देता हूँ। यहाँ 32,000 स्टूडेंट्स हैं और जैन स्टूडेंट एसोसिएशन भी है, उसमें 50 के करीब मेंबर्स हैं। फिर इंडियन स्टूडेंट एसोसिएशन है, उसमें 700-800 स्टूडेंट हैं जो कि अंडर ग्रेजुएट, मतलब ये यहीं पर ही मतलब बोर्न है अमेरिका में। और एक एसोसिएशन है तरंग, उसमें भी 700 ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कि मोस्टली मतलब इंडिया से और बाहर से आए हुए हैं। और जैसे उषा बहन ने कहा, यहाँ पर मेपल प्रोग्राम है, महावीर अहिंसा एंड पीसफुल लिविंग, जो सेमिनार कर रहा हूँ, 1999 से वो स्टैब्लिश्ड है। तो बस मैं इतना ही कह रहा हूँ कि आपके तो मैं जितनी भी बात हुई है उषा जी से, वो तो एकदम तैयार हैं कि मई 13 से गुरुदेव जी की जयंती से पहले ही ये प्रोग्राम या उस दिन पे ये जूम मीटिंग से स्टैब्लिश हो जाए। ये कामनाएं और दया से ये हो जाएगा।
Fakirji, thank you very much for your real great wisdom, and you are the true visionary thinking to have Jainism become minor. My God, I mean, you are raising the bar so high, and now you know that we can keep on climbing. So you are keeping the goalpost higher and higher, and hopefully we will be able to achieve all the heights that you are proposing to us. So thank you very much. Now the original person with whom we started all this thing is Sulek ji. So Sulek ji, are you ready, Sulek ji? Sulek ji.
Jai Jinendra, can you all hear me?
Yes, let me put you on a spotlight. 1 second. Sulek ji is here and he's coming on spotlight. Yes. Spotlight. Okay, you are on. Go ahead.
Now I can see my own picture. Pranam, Namaskar, Jai Jinendra. And I'm so grateful for this meeting that is taking place. This is one of those dreams that I have had for a long time, that we keep on moving. Even yesterday I said that we are at, I think, about 18th Tirthankar. We have already named many positions in Jain universities. So hopefully with the Gurudev ji and with many other, we probably will have in my lifetime, I don't know how long that is, probably 50 at least. So this is one of that pivotal chair that's coming up. And I see here Rajendra Bhai gave a very good overview, all the elements that are coming together. So Rajendra Bhai, I want to thank you. And I also see one of our very big leader, Deepak Jain. I saw him, but he's still here. So Fakir Bhai is a member of the Jaina Academic Liaison Committee. And he's providing a lot of input for many years. And the unique position of the University of Connecticut is that he started a program in 1999, even though it was a lecture series. Then last year, with the help of many, including Usha Ben, we started the Bhagwan Neminath program at University of Connecticut. And now, within a month or two, I hope by Mahavir Jayanti or Gurudev's Janam Jayanti, if we have this chair installed, I just want to tell you how happy I am. This will be the only university in the United States. There will be 3 Jain programs starting from 1999 to 2020 and now 2021. So it will be absolutely a fantastic place. Now, let me just share with you a couple of slides. And I just want to give you a very quick overview, not to go long. The progress of Jain academic education, or Gnan Mandir as we call in North America. And with that,
we can't see your slide, so you have to screen share.
Sorry, screen share. You cannot see.
Underneath is a green light.
You give me the screen share, please. I thought, oh yeah, you are right. Let me, okay, hold on 1 second. I'm not very good in these kind of things, but I'll make it. Okay, screen share.
In the bottom, it says there are quite a few bars. Black bar is there, and it says screen share.
લતાબેન એને co-host બનાવ્યા? Co-host બનાવવા છે ને?
એનું નામ જ નથી જોતી હું.
છે સુલેખજી જૈન ને?
સુલેખજી જૈન, yeah.
એને co-host બનાવવા.
હાજી.
It says host disabled participant screen sharing.
No, okay, we are going to do that for you right now. Hold it.
सुलेख जी, मैंने आपको कोहोस्ट बनाया है. आप अभी देखेंगे शेयर स्क्रीन, उस पर आप दबाएंगे तो आप शुरू कर सकते हैं स्क्रीन शेयर.
How do I do that?
तो शेयर
screen share, yeah. If I go, one
yeah.
participant can share multiple.
आप क्लिक करेंगे तो आप वो कर सकते हैं अभी.
Okay, and let me open my PowerPoint. And my God, I'm so new to this. I think I'll make it. Can you now see this? Huh?
No, not yet.
I thought I hit the right button. Anyway, you can all hear me.
Yeah, we can all hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Why haven't, I am very new about these technologies, so please forgive me. My next slide is why
if you send those slides to Kirit Bhai or Lataben, they can
don't
put it
worry
on
about that. It won't be possible right now. So go ahead.
Oh, it will not be possible.
Okay.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Give me instructions so that I can, because there are few good slides that I want to show you.
If you just do the share screen, once you open your PowerPoint slides, and then come back to this share screen and then click on the PowerPoint slide, and so you'll be able to share it.
Okay.
First
I am on the screen.
फर्स्ट अपना पावर पॉइंट ओपन करो।
हाँ, वो पावर पॉइंट ओपन है।
हाँ जी, और बाद में अभी शेयर स्क्रीन पर करो।
Oh,
okay, आ गया।
you are good. You are good. You are good teacher. So who is teaching me? Thank you.
Okay.
So, I want to share very quickly because there I had so many people who are going to make their views known. This is very important. Sorry, I'm just
click on next slide.
Click on next slides. Click
on
on
the left side. Go to the left side and click on it.
Click on next.
Yeah.
अपने स्क्रीन पर अभी कीबोर्ड पर एंटर करेंगे तो भी हो जाएगा।
हाँ, वहीं से कर रहा था मैं।
हाँ जी।
हो
गया।
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a very important statement by a chair of the department at University of Texas in Austin, Professor Donald Davis. He has been teaching Jainism for at least 25 years. At one time in his class, there were 103 students in Jainism. And he's also a scholar of Prakrit, Sanskrit, and several other languages. So I asked him, why do you teach Jainism? And he said, very simple. What I'm trying to say, same thing will apply at University of Connecticut. He said, Jain Dharma offers a different pair of eyeglasses or a prism through which to view the world, its problems and opportunities. And this is why he teaches Jainism at University of Texas, Austin. What it means is that the University of Texas has 50 or 55,000 students, and most of them are come from Judeo-Christian background. They've never heard of Jainism. They look at the world problems all from the Judeo-Christian background only. So Jainism offers a very different perspective. This is the reason why he teaches that. And what happened here again?
Yeah, you went the other way around. So go down.
फिर से आप एंटर कीजिए।
Oh, okay.
अभी फिर नेक्स्ट।
I think we are at a stage. 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of background noise. If you can.
Stopped. It's
Then we can. That. Can you now hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
We started looking at the whole concept of Jain chairs and Jain positions, the Jain program at universities about 20 years ago. With that purpose, in 2008, Jaina formed an executive committee, what is called Jaina Academic Liaison Committee. So its whole purpose was to promote.
You stopped. I don't know why though.
The whole purpose was to promote wherever possible.
अभी कितना है बाकी? Please mute yourself. Mute yourself. Okay.
Yeah. So with that, we started looking, and the idea was, before we go anywhere, where are the Jain scholars? Where are the people who will fill these positions? So with that in mind, we created a school, what we call International School for Jain Studies in 2004, which is 17 years ago. And this idea was to take people from here to India, where Jainism is being lived, where Jainism is being practiced. They will see the temples and the munis and every whole environment. So far, 800 people have gone to India from universities, not from any other place. And out of that, many people came back and they started studying for PhD programs. And with that, right now in America only, we have 11 people, which you can see in this list, who are working on their PhD program. And similarly, about 30 other people have done PhDs in Jainism. So we have quite a lot of now pool of scholars to fill this position. If you give money and there's no scholar to fill, then it does not go very far. And one of the scholars that we funded from university, from SOAS in London, is Corinne Smith. And I mentioned Corinne's.
11 student PhD in Jainism in US.
She is doing PhD in Jainism. She also spent 8 months in India a year and a half ago to learn Prakrit. And she was going to spend 1 full year. And we had to call her back because of COVID. So we have a pool of scholars coming up. So when we fund this chair at University of Connecticut, they will be looking for internationally all over the world to find the best scholar. This is a process they will go through. So hopefully Corinne Smith will apply, many of these people apply. And if the criteria is met, then we have scholar that probably this position will be filled. So this is just a very picture of when this International School for Jain Studies. These people, I mentioned 800 people who have been going to India. And this is one of the pictures many years ago attending these classes and courses. So where are we? In the last 10 years, we have established chairs, endowed professorships, lectureship, and postdoctoral fellowship, and Jain Studies program at more than 26 universities. So this is beautiful. And I mentioned 26 today, and I'm going to say including the Gurudev chair that will be coming, and the position, one more chair probably will be signing next week at University of Illinois and Champaign-Urbana. This probably will be 28, 29 very soon. So far, most of the chairs we have named in the name of Tirthankar Bhagwans, but there are other positions also, like Shrimad Rajchandra chair we have established at University of Connecticut, at University of
California. UC Riverside.
Yeah. So this is where we are. So it's not something that we have not named. In fact, there's one chair, which is Mohini Jain chair also. So the individual name, Gurudev name, and Tirthankar name. It's the choice of the donors. So where are we? Right now we have 8 endowed chairs. And I'm going to be extremely delighted if we can keep on saying that very soon we will have 9 and 10 chairs, which is going to happen. 5 endowed professorships and programs we have, 6 postdocs and lecturerships. And these are where we could not have either the population or where we could not raise that kind of money. That's why we are in that position at lower level. But postdoc positions are very important because postdocs become professors. They apply for positions. 2 adjunct lecturer positions, 3 annual lectures, 8 many other teaching programs. So this list goes on. And this is a picture of a signing ceremony, which in 2014 at University of California, Irvine, where we created Bhagwan Parshnath, professor chair at University of California. This is another signing ceremony at Cal State University in Fullerton. That was also several years ago. So just a few pictures. Sorry. So we also created year-long Bhagwan Mahavir Fellowship in Prakrit. And 2019, 3 PhD scholars went to India, which I mentioned. Corinne Smith is one of them. There were 2 scholars from University of Chicago and 1 from SOAS. And we have, again, going to start this program. We have started advertising, and we will be giving 3 to 4 such fellowships this year within the next 3 months. Each fellowship is about 10 to 12 lakh rupees, which is about $15,000 or $16,000. So we have funding, and we are already going. In fact, we have already selected 1 person. So we have annual Jain Academic Convention. When we are starting all these positions and chair, we need to bring all these scholars together. So just like a Jaina convention, as you know, we have also started a Jain Academic Convention. So this took place on November 7, 2020. All these chairs, all these professors, all these postdocs come together and they share what they are doing, how they are promoting Jainism. So something very unique. We also did a 3-day international symposium on Jain mathematics. That's done. And other summer school for our Jain youth. This year, in the month of July, Marymount University, Professor Christopher Miller, he is preparing a course of 45 hours, 3 hours every week. So it will be 50, or maybe 5 hours, I forgot. So it will be offered online to our youth, specially designed for our youth here. Okay, it's not an academic program to learn credits. However, we'll give a certificate. So it's open. And this is, by the way, this is a Bhagwan Mahavir Pragat Fellowship. And if you want to see Corinne Smith, that's where Corinne Smith is. She was studying Prakrit under the Guru Shishya Parampara at Shanti Niketan University in West Bengal. Okay, and now she is at SOAS that you are funding. So online free access course in Jainism. And this program is already going on. It's already being offered. Dr. Christopher Miller, Bhagwan Malinath, professor in Jain study at Loyola Marymount, developed these 14 lectures, 1 hour each, and is developing 14 more. And these are available free all the time to anywhere throughout the world. Ghent University in Belgium, I especially mentioned quickly, and Loyola Marymount, they're collaborating. They are going to sign a MOU. But Ghent University is special because that's where they are preparing and educating scholars in Prakrit and Sanskrit and Hindi and Gujarati, in addition to Jain. So quickly, I'll take 1 more minute. And only last week, we have funded a 5-year program of a professorship in the name of Acharya Mahapragya at this university in Ghent University in Belgium. So future Jain program, 2 donors will fund the establishment of Acharya Mahapragya, which I just mentioned. University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana, probably next week will sign. We have also started a dialogue with the University of California at Berkeley, and then Florida Atlantic University and few other places. So we are moving around. So very quickly, I want to give you the elements that are coming together. Jaina e-library, that I think Rajendra Bhai Gandhi mentioned quite a lot of material that you have. And why I mentioned specially, this is very interesting. Jaina e-library contains literature of all sects, Shwetambar, Digambar, Sthanak, Vasi, Terapanthi, Shrimad Rajchandra, Kanji Swami, Dada Bhagwan. And why I mentioned this, that all these videotapes, all these lectures, all these 9,000 that you have, all of those should be uploaded on the Jaina e-library, please. And why? I'll show you why. Interfaith literature, it is easy to access and it is free. It has 5 million pages so far. This was as a month ago. 20,000 books are uploaded on Jaina e-library. 5,000 articles, 1,000 MP audio files. More and more we need help from you. Photo library, English, Prakrit, Sanskrit, Hindi, Gujarati. 60,000 registered members of Jaina e-library who use this library. By the way, it is completely free. And over 1 million pages have been downloaded by users. These are the people, students and professors and academicians who use this library. So with that, I just want to say all the infrastructures are here. And let's move quickly about this Jain chair at the University of Connecticut. And with that, I thank you. And if there are any questions, I'll be available. But I think I've said enough.
Okay. Sudhakji, you were the Jaina president, and now that you are retired from Jaina presidency, you are so much busy. You need extra hour in a day to complete all this work, and Jaina is extremely fortunate that learned and dedicated persons like you are available. So thank you very much for giving a broad overview of the whole program and also helping us out for this established chair that we are establishing the chair. So now we are going to have a very exciting presenter over here, next one, and everybody.
Kirit Bhai, can I say something? I have a request.
Please.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just have a request that some of these activities are not very popularized in the local Jain centers. I have a request that if Sulekh Bhai or someone can present, make a very, even this was short and concise, but even shorter, like a very 5-minute slide presentation which explains what these things do, how they help, those kind of things. And each of the centers should present this within their own centers so that the general public is aware of it.
Prabha, thank you very much for your great suggestion. So let's keep going because we are already behind and I have lots and lots of people are all lined up and everything. So I'm going to have, I have the privilege to present the great, the very, very talented, and he is kind of, we really proud to say that we are Jains because of this one individual person, Dr. Deepak Jain. You already know him. You already know him through the Kellogg School of International Management that he used to be a dean there. But not only that, he has done tremendous amount of work. If I keep on talking, I'll be talking till the evening and it won't be done. So you already know that one, and later on we'll send the biodata of Deepak ji so everybody can also review that one. And without further delay, I'm going to bring Deepak ji online. Deepak ji, we are very fortunate that you are traveling. You had an extreme busy schedule today. And when I called you, you wholeheartedly said, I'm for it and I'm already on it. So here you are. So please unmute yourself and we'll be able to see you, okay?
Thank you, Kirit Bhai, for the kind words. This is my third talk of this morning.
Wow.
This is my third talk, but listening to Fakir Bhai and Sulek ji and everyone, I would describe this century as a century of Jainism. जो सुलेख भाई ने सबके साथ एक बीज बोया है, now we are going to see the fruits on those trees. And it all started, I would say, almost as the beginning of this century, or not to be too personal, but just for people to know. I have said this story many times, but I want to say it once again because I want to listen to it. My first day as the Dean of Kellogg School was September 11th, 2001. First time a person with the last name Jain had the privilege to be the Dean of a top business school. And I was really looking forward to it. And 10 minutes into my presentation, when the first plane hit the World Trade Center, who would have ever imagined a situation like this? And I started reflecting on that day, 9/11, 2001. It was 108 years ago on the same day, Swami Vivekanand and Shri Veerchand Jain, they came to Chicago and they addressed the World Parliament of Religions. पहली बार एक जैन आदमी ने वर्ल्ड पार्लियामेंट रिलीजन्स में स्पीच दी थी, and that was September 11th, 1893. 108 साल बाद, and we all know the importance of 108. एक जैन आदमी was addressing 600 new MBA students. I attribute this to the power of Jainism, Jain studies. And I tell you now, with this new endowed professorship, the word Jain, the program on Jain studies, and as Sulek Bhai mentioned, that even professors of non-Jain origin are realizing the value and the deep content in the old scriptures of Jain studies. So when we look at a university I describe as a threefold mission. First is knowledge creation, and knowledge creation means the research part. Then comes knowledge dissemination, and that is when you start converting research into teaching or spreading the research or spreading the knowledge. And third is knowledge certification, which is when you get a degree, a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Fakir Sahab, I was very pleased with your vision that the day is not very far when students can get a degree with a minor in Jain studies. That to me would be the day when we start certifying Jain studies program in different universities. And that is one major initiatives that we all academics are looking for, that how through these endowed professorships, we bring Jain studies to the world. I compared Bhagwan Mahavir to Lord Buddha. I always say that Lord Buddha was a better marketing person than our own Lord. Buddha took the religion to different parts of the world. He thought of globalization in those days. Second, he took the middle path. Hum Jains, we went to the extreme, so he was more customer centric. But anyway, हर चीज का एक वक्त आता है. I think we are today on a very, very big journey. And किरीट भाई, आप लोग का फकीर साहब जितने भी लोग हैं, I always tell people that Jain should not be just considered as a religion. It is a philosophy. This is what would bring global peace and harmony. When मैं जब कैलॉग का डीन था, you cannot go extreme and said कि कैलॉग में खाने में मीट नहीं होगा. But I reduced the meat items and increased more vegetarian items, and people didn't know that there were so many vegetarian options to eat during lunchtime. So we all have to do it in a very systematic way without offending anyone, because that is the core essence of Jain religion. And my only final words to everyone here is that what I have considered my success in life is, I always considered the success of elevator to be out of order. Take the stairs one step at a time. And with the leaderships of Suleg Bhai, who started all this thing, we are building the stairs. एक दिन आएगा जबकि हम समय शिखर पर पहुंच जाएंगे. And when we would stand there and look back, we can all say we are proud of what we have achieved with the blessings of Lord Mahavira. And I always say, मेरे father अंधे थे और mother कभी पढ़ी नहीं थी. तो वो कहते थे, बेटा, मेरे grandfather school teacher थे और उन्होंने मेरा नाम दीपक रखा. बोला, दीपक, your father cannot see light. You need to give light to the world. तो हमारा है कि ये जैन धर्म का जो प्रकाश है वो फैलाएंगे, दुनिया में फैलाएंगे. और दूसरा जो आपने कहा है कि ये एक अमृत है, that we would like to share with others. And I only want to tell all of you, no challenge ahead of you is greater than the force behind you. Deepak Jain is always behind you. I look forward to many more such interactions. And let's all put our efforts together to take Jainism to greater and greater heights. And more important is for our children, our grandchildren, who can say what their parents and their forefathers did. So thank you all for doing what you all are doing. मेरी शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ हैं, और मेरे लायक कभी भी कोई काम हो, I am just a phone call away. Thank you.
Deepak ji, thank you very much for such a great inspirational message, and your 108 years of analogy. And I may add one more thing, that we are extremely fortunate that Deepak ji is with us. But everybody knows the tsunami occurred in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
And Deepak ji was exactly on the beach. And
Yes.
The people were not ready, but their family was not ready. So he said, I'll take a walk. And then he forgot something, wallet or something at room. So he went back. Thank God he went back. As soon as he ran, the tsunami hit. So this is all God's grace, and it was supposed to be, you are supposed to be here with us, and that's what happened to you that day, particular thing. So we are very fortunate that you are with us and everything. Thank you, Deepak ji, for your time that you took it. And
But
we really
I just just want to add one more thing on the tsunami thing. I learned a very important lesson that day. मैं, मेरी wife और हम तीनों बच्चे तो बच गए. The tsunami came and it just stopped about 5 feet ahead of us. Anyway, we were survived. But one very important lesson, जो I think हम सब के लिए जरूरी है. In the whole tsunami, there were so many human casualties, but not a single animal died. So I started asking this question: why did that happen? You know, animals, when they got the waves coming, they realized that this is not the earth on which they normally live. So they all ran away from the sea towards the jungle. And who died? People who were in hammocks, जो कि वो अपने झूले में झूल रहे थे, उनको मालूम ही नहीं था कि जमीन में क्या हो रहा है. So the message I learned was that in the time of crisis, people who succeed are the ones who have their feet on the ground. Don't lose touch of reality. तो मेरा एक very famous sentence है: keep your eyes on the horizon and feet on the ground. हमेशा practice humility. जमीन के साथ रहो, आकाश में हवाबाजी में मत रहो, क्योंकि जब तूफान आएगा आपको वही बचाएगा जो तूफान को महसूस कर सकता है. Animals had their feet on the ground, so always be in touch with reality. Eyes on the horizon, feet on the ground. Thank you.
Great message. Very nice. Once again, Deepak ji, we are very fortunate that you shared your a few words of wisdom with us. Anyway,
sorry, मैं ज़्यादा बोल गया.
I wish you can keep on talking for a whole day, and we will be very happy. And your marketing advice is amazing. That's great. Okay. All right. Now,
दीपक जी का इतना सारा बिजी स्केड्यूल के बीच में भी हमारे लिए टाइम निकाला, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद की बात, ये हमारा फर्ज है. सुलेख साहब ने कहा ये हम सब जैनियों की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. मैं हमेशा एक वर्ड कहता हूँ कि दिस इज द टाइम फॉर द जैन्स टू स्टार्ट द जर्नी फ्रॉम सक्सेस टू सिग्निफिकेंस. वी ऑल हैव बीन सक्सेसफुल. दिस इज द टाइम फॉर अस टू गिव बैक, और उसमें हमको नहीं चूकना है. Now the time is to give back, create these professorships, create new aspirations, और हम सब मिलकर ये करेंगे. ये मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, ये एक टीम वर्क है और ये होगा.
बहुत ही सुंदर.
Now that we heard everybody so far, we have heard lots of inspirational messages. So we have 5 minutes for question answers. So if you have, please make sure your question or comment is really limited to shorter duration, because we have lots of other dignitaries are lined up, and so you don't want to miss them. They are really great. So what I'm going to open this question answer session with Bhaviba and Kalaben. Can you please give your suggestions, questions, comment? Please go for it.
Okay. We are.
अच्छा, एक कहना था दीपक जी को, आप वहाँ पे जो थाईलैंड में गए थे, उसके बाद प्रवासी करके कुछ था और कुछ ऑनर करते हैं वो अमेरिका वालों को. तो मेरी डॉटर वहाँ पे उसको ऑनर किया तो और आपको मिली थी.
अच्छा.
तो आपने जो बात की थी उसी ने हमको बाद में आके बताई. तो
बहुत
अच्छा लगा. तो मैं उसको बोलूंगा.
हाँ, बोलिएगा, मेरे से कांटेक्ट में रहे.
हाँ, जरूर.
We are very happy to know endowment chair at University of Connecticut, and this will not only help Jains but others. Anyamati, the Gurudev में प्रवचन में हम कहा था Anyamati, to understand the true meaning of Jainism. And Yoganuyog, the Gurudev's 100-year receiving the Samaisar is 100 year. It is starting at the Phagan month, and Phagan month is starting today. And on this day, we have endowment, the Gurudev's chair's endowment. So our beloved Puja Gurudev Sri has shown true meaning of the Bhagwan Atma and Vastu Swarup. And Puja Gurudev gave Samaisar 19th Samaisar Pravachan 19th Sap. He received the Samaisar Granth 100 years back, and Gurudev gave us the deep meaning of its secret, which secret is how to become Asariri Siddha Bhagwan. So we appreciate all the individuals who took initiative to start the spread of Kahan Vani Jainism and worldwide. And there is any way we can help, we will be always will be there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to say a minute or so? And please make sure that the question and or comment remains very short. Anybody else in the audience? Okay, all right. If there is no such questions or comment right now, what I would like to do is I would like to have you start sending me the on the chat message your contributions and everything. It would be highly appreciated. Yes.
One thing if I want to say it કે આજે ગુરુદેવનો 100 years નો સમયસાર છે અને we are 100 years શતાબ્દી સમયસાર પ્રવચન. So we are starting the સમયસાર પ્રવચન from tomorrow. There are 564 pravachan which we will play every day morning 7:30 weekday Monday to Friday. And so anybody is interested, then we can give them that information.
Okay. 75 Galaxy Note 10. I don't know your name, but can you announce your name and put your video on and you can speak, or you are just having question? Your hand is raised. Okay, maybe by mistake. Okay, all right. So we will appreciate if there is no question, then I'm going to go further.
Kirit bhai?
Yes, please.
Haji, this is Usha Doshi. I was trying to make just one suggestion, and which was very much inspired by this initiative. What I feel is, we say that if a horse is thirsty, horse has to go to the pond. Here, there are many horses that are thirsty, and now by this initiative, we are creating a pond. So many who want to know, especially our children, kids who are not aware of, because they get discouraged by not understanding the language and real bhav, what we call bhav pradhan. Our whole studies that hopefully by all these initiatives and professorships, and that is very, very inspiring. Only my one question will be that with so many people being involved, and we know language should never be a barrier to study our soul. But because we know with English, it is very difficult to bring that bhav, which is what Gurudev Ji is more emphasized. So I just would want to know what will be more steps to make people understand, especially the young generation, that is this what it is, so they really get interested.
The answer to your question is when Samesar Critics was written by Amrit Chandra Acharya, the best Sanskrit ever written. That was my teacher Arunji has told me. And he's an expert on, he is the Sanskrit, let's put it that way. So Arunji had said that the Sanskrit was the thing. So when Sanskrit was translated into Gujarati and people were also questioning that a bhav is going away, well, it did not happen. And so here also, yes, there is a language limitation is there, but we have to look ahead rather than worrying about it. It will evolve. It will evolve by itself. And I'll second to your thought that I'm running the Pathshala class for the young kids. We started it when they were 9 and 10 years old, and now they are 14-year-old, almost 14, 15-year-old. And these kids, they are telling me that the best is yet to come for Jainism in North America, because they keep me on my toe. The question they ask, even the adult will not ask those questions. So there is tremendous receptivity to our young generations, and we are going to have really a great things ahead coming up. Couple of people.
Yeah, also I will have my full support for this initiative.
Good. So if you are going to pledge something, please let us know about it, and we are having our treasurer is ready to just write down your name and everything. Patil ji, Dr. Raj Patil from Toronto. He is also part of the ALC from Jaina committee. And Rajbhai, can you please give your word of wisdom, please?
It's not just a couple of comments I would like to do. Kirit Bhai, thank you so much for organizing this wonderful session. And of course, Sulekh Bhai's team and everybody to start putting up this flame, initiating this world vision, kind of spreading Jainism. I'm involved with University of Toronto. We discussed last time, how best we can do here to have endowment or chair. But Sulekh Bhai is guiding us. If anything needed, of course, the donations part and all that, we always be there supporting in North America wherever the Jain endowment would be taking place. So just wanted to express my gratitude for putting the seed, as Deepak Bhai said, that we are enjoying the fruits and going to enjoy in future our children's, grandchildren's would be looking back and saying that, oh, our grandparents and parents, they started and then will continue and grow furthermore, spreading Jainism. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to say a few words.
Rajbhai, we are very fortunate that we are associated with you and everything, and you are the pillar in Toronto Jain Temple, and you are doing great work there, and very nice. Arushi Tolia, and can you speak yourself, please, Arushi Ben?
Arushi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, please. Yeah.
So Arushi is my daughter's name, and she set up my thing. But my name is Sunita Tolia. I'm from Chicago, and
Sunita Ben, we would like to see your video. So can you please put your video also on, please?
I am okay. I'll try. Can you see me?
Hold it. Yeah. Can you put her on the spotlight, please?
I just have a quick question.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Jai Jinendra, everybody. This is a great initiative, and I appreciate it was shared with us on our group chat in WhatsApp group. I just want to ask, can you please let us know in whichever way we can support this initiative? I would be happy to, and I'm sure a lot of people would be too. So in any which way, tan, man, dhan, full night to full ni pakdi kind of way. So that was my thing, that if you could share with us, we would be more than happy to be part of it.
Oh, very good, Sunita Ben. We know that you are part of the things. We know that part, and very good. Thanks a lot for your suggestions and contributions and everything. And we'll be in touch with you. We'll talk to you afterwards. I'm going to have Prabhaji up. Can you give a word of wisdom for a minute or so?
No, I don't have any wisdom, Kirit Bhai. Just wanted to share that I know आप वो language का बता रहे थे. So in case somebody is not familiar, somebody was asking about their children, there is a Samaysar app in English. So Samaysar, the whole Samaysar is recited in with English meanings and American English. So in case anyone wants to know about it, they can contact me. So this is more for the current, kids, our adults, kids, whatever.
Prabha Ben and you both are, really are a pillar in Pittsburgh area, and you are also working very closely behind the curtain to establish such type of thing. So thank you very much for your suggestions. Is there anybody else somebody else has no, nobody has any raised hand or anything. So I'm going to continue for further things. All right, so I'm going to bring a very exciting video that you are going to see.
Kirit Bhai.
Yeah, please.
If I can say something for a minute.
Yeah, please go ahead. And announce your name. I didn't recognize
Manisha.
Manisha Ben. Please go ahead, Manisha Ben.
Yeah, this is
Manisha,
really
Manisha, please give me 1 second. I'm going to put you on spotlight so I can see your face. Everybody can see your face also.
oh, I don't know. Okay.
Where are you? Your video. Oh, your videos. Okay, all right. So let me. Yes, you are on. Yeah, go ahead. Please go ahead, Manisha Ben.
Yes, I would really like to give a big applaud to all the people who are involved in taking this initiative. On the top of it, I would really like to appreciate that Ushaben and Hansbhai, their heart, their devotion, and their dedication for Pujya Gurudev Shri. The day I met Ushaben, I see in that, and her book, that Ushaben, can you name that book? Mukta Gulam. Mukta Gulam. So that book, when I read, and I felt that she is the person like Dasanudas, જેમ કહીએ ને આપણે કે આમ ખરા ભક્ત છે ગુરુદેવ શ્રીના. અને when we started, અમે અહીંયા જ્યારે શરૂ કર્યું ગુરુદેવ શ્રીનું 10 years back, we started એમના
You get there. Get confused.
એમના સ્વાધ્યાય અહીંયા આપણા ગ્રુપમાં શરૂ કર્યા. અને કોઈ એક દિવસ અમને તકલીફ પડેલી તો ઉષાબેનનું જે ડેડિકેશન એન્ડ ડિવોશન હતું કે સિંગલ ડે પણ ગુરુદેવનું પ્રવચન બંધ ના રહેવું જોઈએ. I am there to join the conference. I will start it. Till today, I can really count on them. They went through so many physical Hansbhaiનું થયું એમાં. But today's date also I can count કે એક બી દિવસ ગુરુદેવશ્રીનું પ્રવચન બંધ નથી રહ્યું because of person like ઉષાબેન જે એમનું devotion છે અને એક પણ દિવસ એમણે attend ન કર્યું એવું પણ નથી થયું. So I really appreciate કે એમણે આ initiative લીધું છે. જે પણ initiative લે છે she take it with the full heart. And our support will be there. So thank you very much, all of you.
Thanks very much for your encouraging words. So I'm going to go further, and we will have a chance to at the end also to give a lot more comments and everything, because I have so many important dignitaries are lined up. So I'm just going to continue going there. So I'm going to share the screen. One second. One second. Amazing.
Kirit Pai is just picking up a video to bring it to us.
अमेरिकानी धरती ऊपर पहली बार अजबाई अमेरिकानी
એજેક્સ લેજે થોડોક જ સાબ બહુ થોડો તારી સાઈડનું
जिनवाणी प्रभावनानो अवसर.
Sorry, I'm going to stop now.
આવ્યો સુઅવસર અમેરિકાની ધરતી ઉપર પહેલી વાર અજબાઈ અમેરિકાની ધરતી ઉપર પહેલી વાર અજબાઈ જીનવાણીની પ્રભાવનાનો અવસર આવ્યો અહીં. યુનિવર્સિટીના પ્રાંગણમાં ચર્ચાઓ થશે ભાઈ. યુનિવર્સિટીના પ્રાંગણમાં ચર્ચાઓ થશે ભાઈ. દ્રવ્ય ગુણને પર્યયના ગુંજારવ થશે અહીં. ગુંજારવ થશે અહીં. દેશ દેશના યુવાન લોકો તત્વ પામશે ભાઈ. દેશ દેશના યુવાન લોકો તત્વ પામશે ભાઈ. પંચમ કાળના અંત સુધી ગુરુવાણી રહેશે અહીં. ગુરુવાણી રહેશે અહીં. કુંદ કુંદ ને કાન ગુરુના તત્વ જ્ઞાનની ભાઈ. કુંદ કુંદ ને કાન ગુરુના તત્વ જ્ઞાનની ભાઈ. લાણી થશે ખૂબ ખૂબ યા શતાબ્દી વર્ષથી અહીં. શતાબ્દી વર્ષથી અહીં. જોજો પાછા પડીને જઈએ પ્રભાવનાની માય. જોજો પાછા પડીને જઈએ પ્રભાવનાની માય. તન મન ધન થી દેજો સૌ સાધર્મી બેન ને ભાઈ. સાધર્મી બેન ને ભાઈ. આવો શું અવસર તો આવે ક્યારે ક્યારે જ અહીં. આવો શું અવસર તો આવે ક્યારે ક્યારે જ અહીં. તન મન ધન થી દેજો સૌ સાધર્મી બેન ને ભાઈ. સાધર્મી બેન ને ભાઈ. કાન ગુરુના ઉપકારોને યાદ કરીને ભાઈ. કાન ગુરુના ઉપકારોને યાદ કરીને ભાઈ. નવી દિશામાં પગલું ભરીએ સાથે મળીને આઈ. સાથે મળીને આઈ. અમેરિકાની ધરતી ઉપર પહેલી વાર જ ભાઈ. જીનવાણીની પ્રભાવનાનો અવસર આવ્યો અહીં.
Harakbhai, that was very nice that you had a very nice message to everybody present in the audience right now. And by the way, this poem was written by our own Rajni Bhai Gosalia, the great poet. Rajni Bhai, our hats are off to you, and also Harak Bhai for giving a very nice message with your nice voice for everybody to get on board with this one. So over here, before we started the program, we had few of the international people and national people. They called us and they already pledged for these things, saying that this is a absolutely greatest initiative that we can have it, and also it's a many more to come. It's a first step, and I'm happy to say that we have a fairly good amount of pledging done. Radhiba, if I'm missing anything, please also you add the names and everything too. We have very first donation came from Kunkun Parmathik Trust from Bombay, and it was in 125,000 US dollar, and without us talking to them, they came out and they just gave us that donation, and that charged all of us very, very much. And then, as it was before said also, Hansbai and Usha Ben, the great philanthropists, they pledged $75,000. Then we had Jayaben Nagla and their son Sunil Nagla. They pledged $75,000. Then we have from Nairobi, we had Praful Raja and Shreyans Raja, that they have pledged also $50,000 for this project. We have Rajnibai Gosalia has pledged $50,000. We also have
that is jointly with Naveen Bhai.
Naveen Bhai Tejani and Radni Bhai Gosalia. Yes, thank you very much for correction. $50,000 US. Then we have
get more. We don't know.
Hello, yeah.
Kirit Bhai, you may get more. We don't know as everything ends.
No, I understand. Yeah, I want to, what we have right now, I'm going to announce, but you are right. And I know that part. I know. I mean, Tejani family is very, very philanthropic and everything. We know that part. But naturally, when you are not aware of all this detail and everything, but still you just said, if we are part of it, we are on it, that's it. Gyanchandji Jain, $25,000, and he said that if there is need for it, he will stand up for it, and he's like my older brother. He's always there to help us out,
Harak Maru and Mahendra Maru, $50,000.
Yeah, that Maru family is always stand up for this cause, and not only Hansbai, but Hansbai brothers, they are also for part of the project. Yeah.
I always know that you have a short memory. You forgot one name. Kirit Bhai and Vibhudipen Gosalia, 10,000 per year for 50,000 total. 50,000 from Gosalia. Kirit Bhai and Vibhudipen.
Thank God for reminding me my Alzheimer, because I'm forgetting my own, and so this is what my problem is right now. So Radibhai, can you please unmute yourself and also show your video and give us the word of wisdom about the some of the scriptural verses that you have prepared. Please go ahead.
I don't know what I have prepared. Kirit Bhai, just one thing. આપણે chairની વાત કરી ને, so when we started looking for the name, then we thought of a name like Maple was a name given to another program. Maple was the name, Mahavir Ahimsa, in peaceful living experience. So we thought of a name, MASS, which is more like a Christian name, Mass. So that MASS was going to represent metaphysical approach to supreme scripture. So we are leaning toward going, to have this MASS inside the name that we are going to select. Whether we go with Gurudev Sri Kanji Swami chair or Kahan chair, whatever we go, then we are going to have MASS inserted into the name. Other than that, you want to have, I'm going to read just one paragraph from Padmanandi Panchvinshanti. 15મો ગાથા છે, છઠ્ઠા અધિકારની. જે ધન પાત્રોના ઉપયોગમાં આવે છે તેને જ બુદ્ધિમાન શ્રેષ્ઠ માને છે, કારણ કે તે અનંત ગુણા સુખનું આપનાર થઈને પરલોકમાં ફરીથી પણ પ્રાપ્ત થઈ જાય છે. ફરીથી, જે ધન પાત્રોના ઉપયોગમાં આવે છે તેને જ બુદ્ધિમાન મનુષ્ય શ્રેષ્ઠ માને છે, કારણ કે તે અનંત ગુણા સુખનું આપનાર થઈને પરલોકમાં ફરીથી પણ પ્રાપ્ત થાય છે. પરંતુ એનાથી વિપરીત જે ધનવાનનું ધન ભોગના નિમિત્તે નષ્ટ થાય છે તે નિશ્ચયથી નષ્ટ જ થઈ જાય છે. અર્થાત દાનજનિત પુણ્યના અભાવમાં તે ફરી ફરી કદી પ્રાપ્ત થતું નથી. તેથી જ ગૃહસ્થોને સમસ્ત સંપત્તિઓના લાભનું ઉત્કૃષ્ટ ફળ દાનમાં જ પ્રાપ્ત થાય છે. ફરીથી, તેથી જ ગૃહસ્થોને સમસ્ત સંપત્તિઓના લાભનું ઉત્કૃષ્ટ ફળ દાનમાં જ પ્રાપ્ત થાય છે. જય જિનેન્દ્ર.
So, Radhiba, you gave a very, very nice scriptural reference also, and we will continue on the further track. We have so now quite a few dignitaries are lined up. So I'm going to have, because they are in India and everything, they are not able to come. So I'm going to have their video come in, and we will play that video to get their blessings.
Kiritbhai, एक second.
Yes, please.
Do we want the participants to send their pledges by chat now? Prembhai is available.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we will do that. Okay. Prembhai is there, and we are already getting the on the chat messages. We are getting ideas, so we are working on it. Okay. All right. Let's see who is this one coming. Yeah. Okay.
Kirit bhai, I will like to be excused.
Please, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
વધારજો, સમજાતું નથી બરાબર, સંભળાતું.
સંભળાતું નથી.
This is, I can't increase the voice, so please keep it quiet so you'll be able to hear, okay? Yeah. Sorry. What happened here? Just a second, please forgive me.
ओम नमः सिद्धिभ्य। મહાપુરુષ પ્રત્યે ઉપકારને જેટલું કરીએ તેટલું ઓછું છે. એટલે બેસી કરીએ ભાવના વડે છે કે આ શરીર અને શિવડાવું ઘોર કરેલો નવી મળે. કૃપાળુ દેવ કહે છે શું પ્રભુ શરણ મેં ગયો આત્મા આવા સત્પુરુષ જે વિવિધોની સમાન વાણીની અહીંયા 46 વર્ષો સુધી વર્તા કરી એ વાણી સચવાઈ રહે અન્ય દિવસ સુધી પહોંચે એના ઉત્સાહમાં ઘણા પ્રયત્નો થયા અને હજી પણ એ પ્રયાસ કરે છે. એ જ વાણી હવે માત્ર કોઈ ભારત કે ભારતની બહાર અમુક દેશોમાં જ મર્યાદિત નથી રહી. એ હવે ધીરે ધીરે વિશ્વવ્યાપી થાય તે માટેનો એક પ્રયાસ કરવામાં આવે છે. ખાસ કરીને ગુજરાતી હિન્દી નહીં જાણતા એ જિજ્ઞાસુઓ માટે ઇંગ્લિશમાં તેની માટે વ્યવસ્થા થાય અને પૂજ્ય ઉદ્દેશી એક વિતરાગ માર્ગના ઊંડાણ સુધી પહોંચીને એમાંથી મોતી કાઢીને સત્ય બહાર કાઢ્યું છે. એવા જીવો પાસે એ પહોંચે જિજ્ઞાસી જીવો એ જાણે એ માટે એક અમેરિકા
हेमंत भाई जी, आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह से मैसेज दिया है और हम भी आपने जो मैसेज दिया है वो मैसेज फॉलो करेंगे। तन मन धन से हम सब कुछ करेंगे। देखो, धन से तो सब देंगे, वो तो गुरुदेव के पुण्य का उद्देश्य से कोई जगह पर ऐसे कार्य में प्रॉब्लम होता ही नहीं है, मगर सबने अपने मन से और कार्य से भी इसमें जुड़ गए हैं। और एक लास्ट में एक मैसेज आएगा, इट विल बी जस्ट काइंड ऑफ आई ओपनर फॉर एवरीबॉडी। राइट नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू हैव अ संजीव जी गोदास प्रवचन, आई मीन मैसेज दैट आई एम गोइंग टू पुट इट ऑन, so please listen. It's a great message he has given, you know.
ओम नमः सिद्धिभ्य। मुमुक्षु ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका, अमेरिका में रहने वाले सभी साधर्मी भाइयों के बीच में आज कुछ चर्चा करने का, 2 मिनट कुछ बात कहने का भाव मन में बना है। आप सबको विदित होगा ही और होना ही चाहिए कि हमारे पूरे दुनिया के विशिष्ट सहयोगी मुमुक्षुओं के नेतृत्व में, उनके साथ में मिलकर अमेरिका में एक जैन चेयर इस्टेब्लिश हो रही है यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पर, और एंडोमेंट चेयर जिसे कहते हैं, वो चेयर मतलब बहुत विशेष चेयर है। जैन तत्व ज्ञान वहाँ पढ़ाया जाएगा, उसका अभ्यास कराया जाएगा, और विदेशों में रहने वाले लोग भी, माने अमेरिका में रहने वाले लोग भी वहाँ जैन तत्व ज्ञान को, जो कि हमारे को परंपरा से भगवान महावीर स्वामी कुंदकुंदाचार्य की परंपरा में आगे बढ़ते हुए गुरुदेव श्री से प्राप्त हुआ है, वो मूल तत्व ज्ञान, वो मूल वेद विज्ञान की चर्चा अमेरिका के अमेरिकन लोग भी उन चर्चा को पढ़ सके, सुन सके, जान सके। ऐसा एक विशेष प्रसंग हमारे साधर्मियों के सहयोग से बन रहा है। हमारे किरीट भाई गोसलिया, रजनी भाई गोसलिया, प्रफुल्ल भाई राजा, हमारे अनंत भाई, निमिष भाई सेठ परिवार, हमारे अशोक जी पाटनी जी सिंगापुर आदि अनेक साधर्मी लोग ऐसे हैं जो पूरे दुनिया भर से इस कार्य को पूरा करने के लिए बीड़ा उठाए हुए हैं। लंदन से हमारे शीतल बहन हैं, संदीप भाई हैं, और भी जो जो लोग इन सब में कार्य कर रहे हैं, सबके सहयोग से ये बड़ा उत्तम कार्य होना चाहिए। भाई साहब, ये वीतरागी तत्व ज्ञान है, और इस वीतरागी तत्व ज्ञान में बीच में मिलावट बहुत हो गई है। ये मिलावट के बिना वाला शुद्ध तत्व यदि अमेरिकन लोगों को उनकी भाषा में यदि समझा दिया गया तो शायद पूरे विश्व में इस वीतरागी तत्व ज्ञान को पहुंचाने में बहुत बड़ा बल मिलेगा। मैं आप सभी लोगों से कहना चाहता हूं, आप अपने तन से, मन से, धन से यथासंभव जैसा भी सहयोग हो सके अवश्य सहयोग करें। मैं आयोजकों से भी कहना चाहता हूं, भगवान महावीर स्वामी को जोड़ करके, कुंदकुंदाचार्य को जोड़ करके यदि गुरुदेव श्री की इन बातों को हम आगे बढ़ाएंगे तो निश्चित ही समग्र जैन समाज इसका लाभ ले सकेगा। न केवल जैन समाज, अजैन लोग भी इन बातों को पढ़ें, समझें, क्योंकि गुरुदेव श्री द्वारा कही गई ये बातें तो प्राणी मात्र के लिए है, जीव मात्र के लिए है। हूं परमात्मा छू तो चींटी भी परमात्मा है, मक्खी मच्छर भी परमात्मा है। विदेशों में अजैन कुल में जन्म लेने वाले लोग भी परमात्मा है, और उन्हें परमात्मापन की खबर हो और तत्व ज्ञान का प्रचार प्रसार अलग अलग भाषाओं में पूरे दुनिया भर में हो, उसके लिए ये कार्य किया जा रहा है। और ये आपको यह भी मालूम ही है कि वर्तमान में ये गुरुदेव श्री को प्राप्त, समय सार प्राप्त हुए 100 वर्ष हो गए हैं। ये 100वां वर्ष चल रहा है, और इस वर्ष में ये काम हो रहा है, ये बहुत बड़ा काम होगा। कहान समय सार संप्राप्ति शताब्दी वर्ष है, समय सार कहान समय सार शताब्दी वर्ष, जो भी आप नाम कुछ भी दीजिए उसे, लेकिन गुरुदेव श्री कांजी स्वामी को समय सार प्राप्त हुए 100 वर्ष हो गए हैं। मैंने 100 वर्षों से भारत भूमि पर ये हूं परमात्मा छू ये धारा प्रवाहित हो रही है, लेकिन आज भी अमेरिका जैसे देश और उनके शहर सुने हैं इन बातों से। कुछ शहरों में कुछ मुमुक्षु लोग हैं, ये बातें जन सामान्य तक यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पर डिग्री के माध्यम से, कोर्स के माध्यम से पहुंचे। लोग पीएचडी करेंगे, एमफिल करेंगे, एमए करेंगे, मास्टर डिग्री प्राप्त करेंगे। ये कितना बड़ा कार्य हो जाएगा। हम सबको इसमें योगदान प्रदान करना चाहिए। हम सब इसमें अपने तन मन धन से योगदान प्रदान करें। इसी भावना से बात को यही विराम देता हूँ। जय जिनेन्द्र।
संजीव जी, जो आपने मैसेज दिया है, आप अभी इंदौर में जो शिविर चल रही है, आप सुबह से शाम तक बिजी है, मगर आपने अपने बिजी टाइम से निकाल कर हमको ये मैसेज दिया। हम आपके बहुत बहुत आभारी है। आपने हमारे लंदन से संदीप भाई का एक मैसेज आया है तो
everyone. Thank you for inviting me to this exciting launch of the endowment chair in America. The story begins last year when a London university approached us saying they had an English student who had been to Songat, who had learned Hindi and Prakrit, became a vegetarian, and wanted to do a PhD on Gurudev Sri Kanji Swami. This was very surprising that somebody wanted to do this, and when we approached all the main organizations around the world, from Australia, Singapore, India, Kenya, USA was the first one to support this very enthusiastically. And so did everyone else. And the project is now ongoing. 6 weeks back, Kiribati called us and they wanted to have a meeting with Usha Ben, Rajni Bai, ourselves, and Sheetal Ben. And they wanted to discuss an endowment chair in the American university. Initially, we are always reluctant, when somebody brings a big project, and also we always start thinking, wow, this will require a lot of funding. But when we had the meeting, they said London was in fact the inspiration, and they wanted to take the PhD of Gurudev Shri further into something much more permanent, and they wanted to establish an endowment chair. When they explained to us, there were many chairs, Jain chairs in America, which were already full. There was no place. And it was possible to establish a chair by funding it for 5 years, after which the chair would be permanently held in America. This is a unique opportunity for us because this year we are celebrating 100 years since Gurudev got the Samaisa, and he changed the complete thinking of all the Jain philosophies, when we had forgotten that even Poon is same as Pap, and it is not the real Dharma or not the real way to moksha. He brought in some of the most special or unique principles like Krambat Paryay, and we are very fortunate that we have been able to hear his recordings. Some of us have even seen him in person. And that revolution, after 100 years, maybe we are now embarking on something much more, maybe the next revolution, because I think America has a very special place. If you think of things like yoga, meditation, all of these things which were in India, when America took it on, they have now spread it all around the world. Similarly, when PETA first formed for the prevention of unethical treatment to animals, it has now become a huge vegan movement. And again, this started from America. So when I asked the panel, what do they see in future of establishing this chair, and Usha Ben said that the benefits will come in maybe 10, 12 years when the local indigenous Americans will take this on and look at this very differently from what we see, because the Jain philosophy has a lot of unique points which are in line with the current thinking of equality, where we are in fact saying that all souls are equal, even from the small insects to a human being. And a lot of things which we say run on karma. So we have a lot of unique qualities on eco which can transform and which can be adopted by the world. And maybe 12 years down the line, who knows? The payback could be 100 times, when they take it over. So I say to everyone that this is a unique opportunity which we must not let go. A lot of work has been done by a committee to say that a lot of the Shastras are being translated into English by AI. There are professors, There are a lot of pundits who are willing to give their time for such a project. And I feel that we will, in London, support this. And I hope all of you see this as a huge and unique opportunity to repay back what Gurudev has given to us. Thank you very much for listening.
Sandeep bhai, thanks. It's a great message from London and everything. We really appreciate. Now we go to Nairobi. And again, as we said, Nairobi is far, far, far away, but their heart is with us. Their heart, because Nairobi is only the temple, no, only the place outside India that Gurudev Sri went there and inaugurated the temple there. They are passing through the 40th anniversary. So the young, energetic Shreyans Raja, and he's a son of Praful Bhai Raja, and he's going to give us a word of wisdom.
Jai Jinendra to Mumukshus around the world. This new initiative to create a Jain Studies chair in a North American university with a dedicated focus on teaching Jainism as expounded by Pujya Gurudev Sri is a truly unique opportunity and one that we should embrace wholeheartedly. Mumukshus of North America, well done on bringing this opportunity to all of us. Over the last 20 years, Jainism is so much more known throughout the world, especially the Western world, and gives us a special recognition that is something to be proud of. Now, over the next 20 years, this initiative will mean Pujya Gurudev's special emphasis on the Adhyatmic side of Jainism, soul science, as being paramount to moksha achievement, will also become mainstream throughout the Western world. Pujya Gurudev Sri No Jai Ho.
Thank you very much, Shreyans, for giving a nice word of wisdom that you are just telling with us. Now, we are going to have Nimish Bhai Shah, Kahan Parmarthik Trust, and he has an extreme short message, but it is extremely elevating message, and I'm really, really moved by whatever he said, because as I said, that when we talked to Sulek Bhai first time when we met, he said, your chair is done. I said, wait a second now. Where am I going to get millions of dollars? He says, it's done deal. So let's see what Nemish Bhai has to talk to us. Really, really a great message.
Dear Kirit Bhai, Sheetal Ben, and the entire team behind this initiative, I just want to congratulate you for the excellent efforts in putting up things together and spreading this Gurudev Sri message throughout the globe. I hope that many more new centers will come up in future, and this is just beginning. Again, wish you all the luck from my bottom of my heart for the success of this project.
Nemish Bhai, you really raised the bar extremely high right now, and you just said what Sulek Bhai said, this chair is done. Now you are saying this is only the first one, many more to come, and we are really, really encouraged with your thought process and everything. Thank you very much. As you are the true Jain follower in which you tan man dhan, you are extremely very, very highly you do lots and lots of intense swadhyay. You are working relentlessly, single-handedly to make sure Bhojanalaya and staying facility in Songad becomes extremely modernized and everything. And everywhere, when we talk to you for one phone call, and you said, here is my money, let's keep going. Thank you very much for giving us such a great, great advice. We are going to have Ashok Bhai Patni from Singapore. I want to re-emphasize the fact that this is a global movement, and Ashok Bhai Patni is in Singapore. When Corinne Smith thing came up, he was the first one saying that, hey, Gurudev's name is coming to the mainstream, so let's go for it. And Ashok Bhai, thank you very much for that. Let's go listen to him.
जय जिनेंद्र, जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, भगवान महावीर द्वारा प्रतिपादित तत्व ज्ञान,
For some unknown reason, I can't get the video, but please listen.
जय जिनेंद्र, जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, भगवान महावीर द्वारा प्रतिपादित तत्व ज्ञान आचार्य कुंद द्वारा रचित शास्त्रों में जैसा आया है, वो आत्मा और परमात्मा की सच्ची बात आज के जनरेशन को हमारे पूज्य गुरुदेव श्री कांजी स्वामी से ही प्राप्त हुआ है। वो हमारे गुरुदेव ही थे जिन्होंने बताया कि मैं स्वयं भगवान हूं। हमको तो गुरुदेव की बहुत महिमा आती है। उन्होंने मूल जैन धर्म के सिद्धांतों के रहस्य को हमारे सामने खोल करके रख दिया था। ये बहुत हर्ष की बात है कि गुरुदेव के समय सार संप्राप्ति के 100वीं वर्षगांठ पर अमेरिका में मोना ने गुरुदेव द्वारा समझाए गए तत्व ज्ञान, जैन धर्म के मूल सिद्धांत, उन सबको जन जन तक पहुंचाने के लिए यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कनेक्टिकट में कुंद कहान नामक चेयर की स्थापना कर रही है। इस पंचम काल में सच्चे जैन धर्म की प्रभावना के लिए ये एक अद्भुत प्रशंसनीय कार्य है। भगवान महावीर की वाणी में और समय सार परमागम में आए तत्व ज्ञान जिसको गुरुदेव ने जन जन तक पहुंचाने के लिए जीवन पर्यंत कार्य किया था, उसी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आज मोना यूनिवर्सिटी में ये चेयर के माध्यम से सभी संप्रदायों में पढ़ाने के लिए एक अभूतपूर्व कदम उठा रहा है। ये बहुत हर्ष की बात है और मैं सिंगापुर से इस कार्य की बहुत बहुत अनुमोदना करता हूँ। जय जिनेन्द्र।
Thank you very much, Ashok Bhai. Now we are going to have, let's see. Okay, we are going to have a young professional raised in USA. He is a physician, but then let's see what he has to say for the new generation who are coming online and what's going to happen. People like me will not be there in the next 5-10 years. People will check out, but then these are the ones that they are going to take the flame together. So let's listen what he has to say. Sunil Nagara, and not only he is going to speak, but they also handsomely donated $75,000 for the project.
Jai Janendra. My name is Sunil Nagda. I'm the son of Jaya Nagda and the late Neera Nagda. We are excited, and it is our honor and privilege to be associated with the Gurudev Sri Kanji Swami Jain Darshan Distinguished Professor Endowment Fund at the University of Connecticut. The Jain philosophy has been extremely important in my upbringing. Learning and applying the philosophy of Jain Darshan is a tool I use in everyday life. It helps me to understand the state of the world, the current state of beings, and why events occur in the way that they do. It helps me to understand the truth. Even during difficult times, such as this global pandemic that we are still in, having an understanding of the Jain philosophy can be immensely comforting. I'm extremely fortunate. I was born in a Jain family and have parents who took it upon themselves to encourage and teach me. My mom still does this to this day. But what about those not born in a Jain family? What about those who have never even heard about Jainism? How can they be exposed to this rich philosophy? This professorship and fund will create that enriching environment of classes, seminars, studies, and lectures, which will expose those who would otherwise not be exposed. And perhaps they too will incorporate certain aspects of this philosophy in their daily life. And while my children are enrolled in Pathshala, I'm hopeful that even they can learn about Guru Dev Sri Kanji Swami and the associated philosophy in a formal learning environment. I also wanted to take this opportunity to share.
We are running behind the time, and so I'm shortening this message from Sunil. That's a really, he has given a great insight into the future generations and everything. So Sunil Bhai, thank you very much. I have lots more about Ketan Bhai is there. Before that, Ketan Bhai comes, I am going to have two young kids, and they are my Pachala kids, and they are born and brought up here, but their grandparents have instilled such a great sanskar. Listen to them what they want to say. I, um, I am a seventh grader in New York City, and whenever I talk to my friends or my teachers, uh, they never know what the Jain religion is. Well, I heard that when I go to college, there's going to be a choice to do a Jain class or a Hindi class or learn about my Guruji. I think that's so awesome. Dude, it's so awesome. And I'll get to, learn about all these things, and I'll have friends to discuss it with. एक अद्भुत आत्मा विरलो मार्ग जानता मोक्षुओ बखानता हे प्रभावशाली आत्मा हे प्रभावशाली आत्मा कांजी स्वामी नाम छे बहुतरवानु काम छे आनंदीयतम राम छे हे प्रभावशाली आत्मा हे प्रभावशाली आत्मा. So, with these youngsters, aren't we excited that the Jainism best is yet to come in North America for Gurudev's Tattva Gyan? I'm eternal optimistic person, so it's going to happen. And now we are going to see their great grandma, what she has to say here. Listen to that.
जय जिनेन्द्र मैं मणिमेन शाह अपना अनुभव सुना रही हूँ.
Again, I'm missing the video, but I'm sorry because there was no time to. I'm somehow something went wrong. Go ahead. Listen.
आदरणीय श्री कान गुरु की अमृत वाणी सुनकर मेरा जीवन धन्य हो गया है. मैं अनुभव करती हूँ कि मेरे को सही मार्गदर्शन मिला है. आप सभी मुमुक्ष भाई बहनों ने मिलकर जो निर्णय लिया वह बड़ा प्रशंसनीय और महत्वपूर्ण है, जिससे आने वाली पीढ़ी को सही मार्गदर्शन मिलेगा. हम सभी मिलकर इस कार्य को तन मन धन से आगे बढ़ाएं, जिससे सभी का मानव जन्म सार्थक हो. वो यही मेरी नम्र प्रार्थना है. जय जिनेन्द्र.
Thank you very much. Yeah, please.
Can I just say something quickly? There are some question has come from audience. Number one, these donations will all be tax deductible. Either they will be sent directly to the university, or we will go through Jaina. So we have those avenues available. So all the donations will be tax deductible. That's number one. Number two, whatever you want to contribute, you donate, please send your name, full name, email address, and telephone number by chat to Prem Gada. Prem Gada is our treasurer. So please let Prem Gada know about the amount, the name, and the telephone number and email address. So we can then communicate with you. And the third thing is, Sushila Ben Tejani and Naveen Bhai Tejani has increased their contribution from 25,000 to 50,000.
Wow. Very good.
Anumodana, Anumodana, Anumodana Varam Anumodana.
Yeah, now time is really, we have gone above our time that we have allocated, but it was exciting. Everybody are still over here, and we had a couple of people they were supposed to send video, but time was very short. So Pawan Jain from Tirtham Manglayatan, he is again mentor for me. My Jain Center at Greater Phoenix, that he has single-handedly taken that task on his hand, and he helped us out to complete our Jain temple. And on this part also, he has given his blessings to us, and his son Swapnil Jain has given the blessings to us to go for this project and everything. We also have so many other mumukshis from all over the world, as we heard, from Singapore to Nairobi to London to Toronto to Phoenix to USA to every other cities. So we are very, very fortunate for all these messages and have anumodan that we got it. Now we are going to have a final words from our beloved Chetan Bhai also sent the message, but it just came during the time that we are working here, so I'm not able to play that video. But he has given really his blessings also, and we will put that all these things on the Mona website, so you will be able to hear those messages individually. And now Bhanu Ben, she has taken an active part in this one, but she's absent. She is AWOL. What happened to her? Well, she has a better things to do. She has a duty at the temple, at Toronto Jain temple. She has duties. She has to do the puja and abhishek, help abhishek and everything. So she said that is more important for her. So she has given us the message, final concluding message.
Chaitendra, I know you've been sitting there for 2 hours listening to various dignitaries. I'll make this short. First of all, sincere thanks to everyone for coming out and learning about the endowment chair. You must be thinking, what a great opportunity for young generations to learn about Gurudev and his Tattva-gyan. Aren't they lucky? Well, how lucky are we? We are all going to participate in this Prabhavana. અનુમોદનનું ફળ પણ એટલું જ છે. So please open up your hearts and pockets to donate and help spread તત્વજ્ઞાન. આ ભાવમાં પ્રભાવનાનું ટાણું ઘર આંગણે આવ્યું છે. આવું ટાણું બીજી વાર નહીં મળે. અમેરિકાની ધરતી પર પહેલી વાર જપાઈ ચિનવાણી પ્રભાવનાનો અવસર આવ્યો. તન મન ધનથી દેજો સૌ સાધર્મી ભાઈનો. તન મનથી દેજો સૌ સાધર્મી બહેનો ભાઈઓ. Jai Jinendra, thank you.
Yes, Bhanuban, you have not run away. Can you please give me one more? We'll be finishing 1 minute. Bhanuban, we have given you time not to go away and run on or go to the beach. I know you are in the temple doing abhishek and puja and all those things. So thank you very much for that one. We are going to have concluding remarks that for further information, you can call us. These are the people's email that you have it. You already have our phone numbers also, and any of us you can contact, and we will give you informations whatever you need. And we are very, very fortunate that you all stayed here for more than 2 hours. And I really, really congratulate for your patience and everything, because Gurudev's things are to your heart that you have it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, please go ahead.
If you want to have people can announce their contribution.
Yes, we have a choice right now. If you want to, you can
unmute and speak out, or you send a chat to Prem Bhai. But you can now feel free to unmute and you can announce your name and then amount.
Prabha Ben, Shanti Bhai.
Yeah, yes, Shantibai, Shantibai Manhot and Prabhaben, yeah.
Please announce your pledge.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to announce. It's okay. I send it to you. That's good enough.
No problem, but your heart is very
For
good.
Anumodana, you have to.
Yeah.
Let me say on their behalf here, they have committed where did go. A very big contribution of Santi and Prabhaben Mohot from Marysville, Pennsylvania, $100,000. So Anumodana and heads up to you, Prabhaben and Santi.
So you we are
Thank you, Prabhaben and Santu. Thank you, Santibai Prabhu.
We are almost there. I mean, before I can close the session today, I'm short of only 50 to how much we are behind now.
We are behind by 25,000, but we don't have to stop here. We have a lot of things to do in the future.
Yeah.
So no, this is not the maximum amount. This is the amount, our threshold amount.
Very good, very nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We will
All
be
pledges are welcome. All pledges are welcome. You can announce yourself or send by chat.
Okay. And we have, as we said, that we need pledges only. Okay. So right now we are going to take the break over here, and if any, Vadiba, if you were to give final.
Kirit
Yeah, please.
I would like to pledge that balance 25,000. It's on my dad's name. This is Pinky Doshi here.
Pinky, very good. Thank you very much, Pinky. Very good. Okay, thank you.
So this is a 5,000 per year for 25,000, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Pinky Doshi.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you very much.
No problem.
It is the Dhanpal Bhai's names that she is giving. Dhanpal Bhai, everybody knows they are part of the New York, and originally when we started all the programs and everything, Dhanpal Bhai was the one. He was the backbone for Gurudev's messages to be spread apart. And Dhanpal Bhai's daughter Dipti, she lives in Connecticut, next door in the backyard of this university. So Dipti, Pinky, and Samir, we are very much thankful to you. Give our regards to mom also. Yes.
Okay, but let me just read the list of acknowledgements.
Yes.
So then people can think time in the meanwhile, to announce their donations. So I'll give you a couple of minutes for that. So we acknowledge following entities or the persons. First of all, Kahan Parmarthik Trust. We just heard Nemish Bhai. Then Jain Mumukshu Mandal, London. Jain Mumukshu Mandal, Nairobi. And as far as London is concerned, we have Sandeep and Shrital Shah. They are our contact person and they are doing all the work there. And in Nairobi, we have Praful Bhai Raja and Shreyas Raja, his son. He's working with us. We would also like to appreciate Manglayatan, Pravan Kumarji and his son Swapnil. Ashok Patni, Singapore. Also for their cooperation, when Bhanuben talked to all these organizations who are active in USA. One is Jain Swadhyay Mandir Songad, Jana Pratul Khara, Jain Adhyatmik Academy of North America, Jana, Atma Darshan, that is conducted by Bhavi Bhai and Kalaben, Swadhyay Info, that is Manisha Ben, Sushila Ben, Ranjan Ben, JSMC, there is a Jain Society of Metro Chicago, all Adaraniya scholars that helped us in today's program. Of course, all the donors, who has pledged and who are going to pledge, in the near future, all the members at large, and all the volunteers who has worked very hard to put this program together. Okay, Jai Jinendra.
And remember that, as Radhibhai said, this is just the beginning. Now, enthusiasm is so much that you know, we may explore the other universities also later on. So we are going to, the Gurudev's name is coming on the North America, and we will just make it happen. So, that is the least we can do for our beloved Gurudev. See, so we are going to have Arunaben, you are going to do the final.
Great,
Yes, please. Yeah.
Now, even though this is considered to be a MONA program, it's not really a MONA's program per se. It is all, all the mumukshu, whether they are in America, India, Singapore. So this really set up a stage by itself. Nobody has planned that way. That we are becoming a family. The international mumukshu families, they are good, coming together under the banner of Kun Kun Kahan Tattva Gnan. And all the બધું શ્રેય છે એ પૂજ્ય ગુરુદેવશ્રીને જાય છે. Kunkun Kahan Tattva connects us together. That's our connecting point, connecting again a glue that unites us together. So what we are doing now, what we are seeing evolving is a Kunkun Kahan Parmarthik Parivar. I would call it K2P2. Kunkun Kahan Parmarthik Parivar. So we are forming, we have not thought of this thing. We have not made a constitution and who is president, who is vice president. There's no such thing. But we are together and we can work under the banner called Kunkun Kahan Parmarthik Parivar. And maybe this was the first meeting of K2P2. Jai Jananda.
Okay.
I just have to say just quickly one thing. Jo Ashok Patni Singapore se the. I mean, of course, he's not live right now, but at his age also, he also graduated with me with the Parmagam Honors course, which we had the e-convocation yesterday.
So probably you are the very first from North America having the official, is it PhD, right?
Shastri degree. Now we are doing masters.
Yeah, very good, Shastri. So, Shastri Prabhaji, thank you very much. You are not only Shastri, but you are also having a great, great, great heart. You and Shantiba, you work behind the curtain and you help everybody.
Don't worry about that.
Great bhai. We are already getting some scholars ready to be as a distinguished professor for our chair here. So Prabhaman will be one of them in the future. Maybe Ashok Patni will be there. So there won't be any shortage of scholars to teach in English.
Yeah, I just wanted to inform you guys that I'm working on a team of people who can give the Adhyatma Gyan in English, whether they are from India or America. So that way we will have a good bunch of 8 or 10 scholars who will be able to speak on any practical topics, which will attract the general public, our youngsters, in English with Tattva Gyan. And at some point, I would like to share, like yesterday in our e-convocation, we had a lot of interesting things. We are trying to make our knowledge very practical, very fun, ताकि लोगों को ये नहीं लगे कि ये आत्मज्ञान तो इतना रूखा सूखा है. जैसे कल हमारे e-convocation में एक प्रतिस्पर्धा हुई थी कि जैसे जो हमारे जो बहुत कॉमन जो है ना, ये जैसे दुख में सुख सुमरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, ये जो कॉमन ये है, उनको कैसे अध्यात्म लेवल पर बोलना, और उसका कंपटीशन हुआ था. तो कभी उसकी रिकॉर्डिंग हम लोग शेयर करेंगे इस तरह के कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म पे. तो एनीवे, and also Sarla Ben's sister graduated with me, Jyoti Pancholi.
Very good, very nice. Good. Thank you.
Kirit bhai, we would like to see more young people on the stage, like the son of Nagra, Jayabin Nagra. એની માટે જો કઈ થતું હોય તો, કારણ કે અત્યારની જનરેશનને એવા લોકોની વધારે જરૂર છે કે જે અહીંયાની લેંગ્વેજમાં સમજાવી શકે.
Yeah, definitely we will work on it. Thank you, Sanjay. Okay, so here I think we are already crossed 2.5 hours for time, and we will do the closing over here. And
the next step is somebody wants to pledge. They just send the email to any one of us, like you, रजनी गोसालिया, कुरियन गोसालिया, भानुबेन, उषाबेन मारू और प्रेम भाई गड़ा.
Yeah, okay, very nice. Okay, so Arunaben, can you do the closing prayer, please?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. જય જીનેન્દ્ર બધાને. બહુ સરસ પ્રોગ્રામ રહ્યો બધાનો. બે ગોશલિયા કેજી અને રજનીભાઈ અને બહુ સક્સેસફુલ રહ્યો અને થેન્ક યુ. અને પ્રભાબેન તમને ઓફિશિયલી કોંગ્રેચ્યુલેશન. ઓકે, શાસ્ત્રીજી થયા. મંગલમ ભગવાન વીરો મંગલમ ગૌતમો ગણી મંગલમ કુંદ કુંદાર્યો જૈન ધર્મોસ્તુ મંગલમ સર્વમંગલ માંગલ્યમ સર્વકલ્યાણકારકમ પ્રધાનમ સર્વધર્માણામ જૈનમ જયતુ શાસનમ જૈનમ જયતુ શાસનમ. જય જીનેન્દ્ર બધાને.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર. જય જીનેન્દ્ર બધાને. જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
જય
જય
જીનેન્દ્ર.
જીનેન્દ્ર.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર RGKG.
જય જીનેન્દ્ર.
Thank you PG.
પ્રભુ એમને તો બધા પ્રભુ કરતા કરી દો.
જય
એ પીકેજી છે. તમે બધા RGKG એ પીકે